Hello. Testing, testing. Hello. Testing, testing. All right. What's happening, guys? We're just waiting on a few more people to get in here and we'll get going. Kieran Fox, 0 points. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? Junior Vasquez, Plague Runner, Turbo, Alex. Drop your favorite plays for me, guys. What's happening? Where are we at right now? We're gonna be at the right spot by the end of this. Oh, you meant over points. Oh, I was gonna say. I think he'll probably score maybe a little more than 0, probably. Maybe not much more. We'll find out. Right, I guess. It's hard over the internet, shit. Marketing. I like both of those plays, Richard. I like both of those. Ox homie, what's happening, brother? Glad you could make it. What is up, everyone? Alex, Cecil, Plague Runner, Richard, Junior Vasquez, Turbo. A few more people should be rolling in pretty shortly. We're going to get started regardless. We're probably going to be live for a few hours as long as people stick through. As long as they want to go. I'll be researching until the slate starts anyways. So, what's good? Of course, Ox homie, bro. Good to have you. I like Jalen. I had Jalen over 26.5 too. Believe it. Check it out, man. First lineup of my day. I locked in Jalen. Other Jalen I know you're talking about. Jalen Williams, Shea, Laurie. And then I locked in JB over 26.5 with the same 3 as my just like real first looks before anything else bumped because Williams already got bumped. So then I got the Brown Taco, Williams, and then I made a 6-man for the Patreon as a first look Patreon. So I've done very, very, very little research at this point. I want to do it all live with you guys so you can see my whole process start to finish and what I'm doing. I'm going to show you all the links I'm on, how to do this stuff. I want to show you how to do it on your own too. So again, what I'm running first looks before I did much research, but I did enough to know that the plays are solid. Okay, so I got the Taco Brown, I took Tatum's PRA, Jalen Williams over his PRA. It got bumped already. I'm still fine with that at 18.5. SGA's PRA, I might rather switch to just the RA. We'll talk about it. Jordan Clarkson over 2.5 turnovers, just needed a 6-man. I just had nothing better at the moment. And Lauri Markkanen over his PRA. What's happening, Mark? UV, Ahmed, FTF, KZ. What's good, everybody? All right, so we're just kind of looking at some lineups. I don't know where you guys are at early. Clarkson free throws got bumped. I see free throws, that's probably a fine play, but again, for me, free throws are just too random. You can just dot out real quick. What's up, Sebastian? What's up, Raphael? Good to have you guys. Yeah, if you were on Clarkson free throws before they got bumped, good on you. That one's a little too scary for me. I'd rather take the turnovers. Again, we'll look at all of this. Can't look at free throws, but we can't as far as on the tools I'm trying to look on, but we'll get into it. So first off, let's take a look at what this slate has in store for us, I guess. Okay, real quick, let's handle these people and these laggards, if there's any laggards. No, I don't think nothing. Okay, so let's take a look at what this slate has for us. Oh, Jesus. All right. So we've got Washington versus the Bucks playing in Milwaukee. And it is a 229.5 total, 7.5 point spread in favor of the Bucks. So could blow out. Possible. Spread was 8.5. It's down to 7.5. Giannis and Drew game time decisions. Bradley Beal game time decision. Then we got the Celtics versus OKC in Oklahoma City. Got a total of 233. Dropped from 235.5. Celtics went from an 8.5 favorite to a 9-point favorite. Definitely some blowout potential there. And the last game of the night, we got Sacramento and Utah. This looks like the banger. 3.5 spread. It was 2 in favor of Utah. Now it's 3.5, so the gap's widening. But a 242.5 total has been constant. So that's great. High total, close spread. That means back and forth action. That's what we did last night. We game stacked and we smashed. So what's up, Jenny? Good to have you. MG Nice, what's happening? So we're just talking about the games, what we got going on tonight. So we're going to probably try to focus on this Sacramento-Utah game as much as we can, just because of the spread and total. The Boston game, we're going to have to be careful of the looks we take. That's part of the reason I think the people, which is the PrizePick bots, selected Jaylen Brown points, because the game could blow out and there's potential he might not see some run in the fourth quarter. Makes a little sense, why PrizePicks might do something like that. So we'll look into it, though. Again, this game could stay perfectly in range, too. It really just depends on how OKC comes out looking at home. So, again, totals, we got 230, 233, and 243. So there's a very big gap, and then we got 7.5 spread, 9 spread, and 3.5 spread. So we got 2 blowout games with lower totals and a tight game with a high total. That's definitely where we want to focus. If you're interested in betting money lines, stuff like that, you can see right now there's early stuff. There's some money, good money on the Jazz money line as well as the spread. There's more money on the under than anything else in Boston, Oklahoma City right now, and we have the Bucks as a favorite on the spread and the money line right now as well. So let's hop into who is in, who is out, who is possibly going to be in or out, and take a look there next. So like I said, we have got Drew Holiday, who is probable for Tuesday. He was sick. So Drew will more likely than not be playing today. So we can go back, take a look at Giannis, another very important piece of the puzzle. Also probable today. Knee injury, but he will more likely than not be playing in today's game. On the other side, Daniel Gafford was just a game time decision. He is no longer a game time decision, so he will be playing. And now we have Bradley Beal, who is an actual game time decision. He did participate in shoot around. Beal participated in shoot around ahead to his matchup against Milwaukee, but head coach Wes Unseld said the superstar guard's availability won't be determined until closer to the game time. All right, so that's where we're at with Bradley Beal news. Move to the next game. We got all 5 starters in Boston starting, no questionables. Same thing in OKC with starting lineups of Smart, White, Brown, Tatum, Horford, and on the other side, SGA, Giddey, Lou Dort, and the double J, Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams squared. There's one that we want and one that we don't. So we got to make sure we want the power forward Jalen Williams. Jalen with the J-A-L, Jalen, not the J-A-Y, Jalen. So this is the guy we're going to be playing today. This guy, we don't know where he came from. No one's concerned about him. So what do we got going on here? We got Robert Williams as a game time decision, actually questionable. Williams is questionable for Tuesday's games in OKC for a left knee injury management. Okay, he has played in 7 of the last 8, but it is possible they're going to give him a night off after missing the first 2 months of the season while recovering from off-season knee surgery. If he's unavailable, Al Horford and Luke Kornet could see increased playing time. Luke Kornet will not see any increased anything. Al Horford will see increased play time. Nino Gallinari out. It's nothing that matters right now. He's not really ever been playing with Boston. On the other side, we got Dieng out for tonight with a wrist injury, at least 6 weeks. Not that important. Pokusevski, a little more important, out tonight. Will also be out 6 weeks. Tibia. And Robinson Earl, not super important, but I guess he could make a difference. Still a few weeks away from coming back. So same starting 5 that we've been getting though. What's happening, Terry? Good to have you, brother. Good to see ya. Raphael, everyone else, I've been said what it's up to. So yeah, we're just going over the games right now. We got going over the key pieces. So let's talk about this Sacramento Utah game that I'm so hyped on. So we got Herter right now as a game time decision. He's an actual game time decision, which is rare that they don't give them either a probable or doubtful. It just being an actual true game time decision is kind of rare. So, but he is listed with his back soreness. I know. Back soreness. Herter might sit out. So, I'm not sure what that will do as far as the spread. That might be the reason why the spread jumped from -2 for Utah to -3.5, because Herter is now, he is a big enough piece where the spread would change a little bit possibly. Also, Colin Sexton will be out for Utah. When Colin Sexton is out, that turns Jordan Clarkson into a heavy ball handler, and that is going to play heavily into one of our plays. AJ Lindsay, glad to have you. You're going to hopefully be back for many, many more. Live streams have turned out in our favor every single time, so I hope to have a repeat effort here again today. Last night was incredible. I think everyone got a piece of it last night. So, all right. We got Herter, and then we got Monk, who has been balling lately, not going to lie. So Monk is questionable with right shoulder soreness. So we've got some shoulder soreness and some back soreness. Those tough lives. On the other side, Sexton is out, though. Like I said, that will change some ball handling duties and some usage pretty heavily on the Utah side of things. We will look into this. So again, we have covered who is playing, who is questionable, who is not, what the spreads are, what the totals are, what games might blow out, what games should not blow out. Okay, now that that's covered, let's look into some players specifically in these games. So hopefully right now there is stuff on the board, meaning there will be stuff on props.cash. So earlier there was people who weren't listed because unsure injuries, so I'm hoping there is a bunch of people available. We're going to refresh it and cross our fingers. Like I said, we got hours though, guys. This tool is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you all the tools I will be using today so you can use them all for yourself. They're in the Discord, in the research tools section, all free to you to use, at your disposal. I'll show you how to use them all. We've already looked through a couple of them. The next one I normally go to is props.cash, but we're going to skip that for a second, and we're going to head to Pinnacle, and we're going to look at just some Vegas lines and see what players are kind of standing out as far as Vegas line goes. And as you can see, the Milwaukee game looks like it's down currently. What's up, Throwbacks? Good to have you, dude. Giddy over PR, we will certainly get into Giddy. Clarkson turnovers, yeah, it's on the list, my man. That is on the list. All right, so let's check. We might have some lines. All right, Brooke Lopez was someone we were going to look at too. We're just going to dig through all the Vegas lines, and we're going to come back to the players individually. We're going to hit them all. We're going to deep dive the shit out of this slate, you guys. We're going to win some cash tonight. So hang in there. It might be long, but I promise you it should turn out in our favor if these players go out and do their jobs. They did it last night. We went 18 for 19 in the Patreon. Good things happen when these players ball, let me tell you. So, all right, Brooke Lopez, assist line stands out. Not going to be offered on PrizePicks or Thrive probably. The PRA doesn't really jump too much, but it is something I'm on, and we will look at why. It is an even line, though. It looks like everyone for Washington is out. Giannis, over his points, got a nice value, -134 to the over. What's up, Cecil? Good to have you, brother. The PRA is juiced a little bit to the over 2 at -123. Steals blocks, if we get that offered, looks like a steal. No pun intended. Grayson Allen, nothing really popping. Steals blocks. We might see that from Grayson Allen today as a possibility on the board. More likely, we'll just see his steal prop, and that I won't be quite as interested. We'll look into that as well, though. Drew Holiday, also questionable. Assist line really pops at me. My guess is that if it's on Prize Picks, it's at 7, not 6.5, because they're taking the value from us. Let's see, the steal block line for Holiday pops if it's out. The turnover line to the over might be something to look at for Holiday as well if he plays, which he is probable to do so. If we get offered Porzingis threes, they look good. Kuzma threes look good. This is just on Vegas line. Again, we're gonna look at all this in some real deep detail. Kuzma's rebounds look good. Kuzma turnovers could be something to look at. What's up, Denobanks? You're all good, brother. You are right on time. So we have literally gone through who's playing, who's probably in, probably out. Nothing huge. We've gone over the totals. We've gone over the spreads. Decided the Utah game is probably where the most action is going to be. And we are just looking at Vegas lines right now. We have not gotten juicy at all yet. So you haven't missed much of anything. Pat Connaughton boards jumps out at me. JB over threes. Yeah, we're going to talk about JB. But with the taco, I don't see any sense in taking the threes, at least at this current point. When we get the next taco, then Jaylen Brown threes become in the question maybe. We'll look at the splits. We'll look at, again, we'll deep dive the hell out of it. So, all right, that's what we've got for that first game. Let's hope we got both teams in this game. All right, it looks like we might. Horford. Nothing really pops and not a player I normally click. Derek White, same goes for him. Jalen Williams, like I said, I am big time over on his PRA. I have showed you guys this already. He is in every single one of my lineups today on both sites. But he is bumped to 18.5, and I'm totally okay with that bump, and I will show you why I'm totally okay with that bump. So let's get back to that. So we will keep that highlighted. Jaylen Brown, 3-point juice is decent. Points at 26.5 is drawing a pretty even line, and I'll show you exactly why it's drawing that line, but why I'm still on the over. Jaylen Brown, nothing else really popping. The turnovers to the over maybe as a ball handler. The other Jalen Williams, I said we don't need to worry about. He doesn't even have lines available because he doesn't matter. Jason Tatum. Heavy juice to the under on the threes, on the assist, on the double-double. The points have went from a -160 to a -139. The PRAs come down to -120 to the over, -110 to the under, almost even money. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you made it, buddy. Yeah, I know. We're all LaMelo's biggest fan right now. I'm not even going to talk about that, man. Thank God he's not on the slate today. So I'd go right back to him. I got a goldfish memory in this game. You got to. Josh Giddey, someone we will definitely look at today. I've seen some requests on Giddey. He's been playing great lately. None of the lines besides the threes and the assist really pop based on the Vegas line alone. We'll get into it. The turnovers also is a little bit juicy. Lou Dort, assists probably won't be offered. If they are, they're probably at 2. Nothing. If we could get like a point or rebounds plus assist for Dort at a low number, that could be worth looking into. -148 on the assist over, -150 on the rebound over. Let's look at Marcus Smart. Nothing popping. SGA, I highlighted him earlier. The points are crack-a-lackin', -181 to the over. +138 to the under. Rebounds, -122 over 5.5, and assists cracking to -161 to the over 4.5. I am all over that points plus assist play. The matchup lines up incredibly too. We're going to look at everything we're on. I'm on the PRA for Shea. I'm on the RA for the Shea. I'm on PA. Basically everything. Yes, Douglas. Yes, sir. Seems like a lot of unders been hitting. No, I don't. I honestly, I don't take unders. I don't play unders. I take overs or I pass. A lot of unders have not been hitting. I can show you for sure a lot of unders have not been hitting. I only take overs, and I mean, yeah, man, it's looking like a lot of overs have been hitting to me. At least yesterday. Well, all of December really has been pretty hot. Um, so yeah, I do not take unders though, but yeah, we will be on some great overs today. That's for sure. I can definitely, if something that pops up is a major obvious under, I can certainly give it out, but I won't take it myself. I can't sit and sweat all game every time the dude touches the ball. Like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't shoot it. No, don't. You know, I can't do that all game. You know, I can't. So I gotta take the overs. You know, I'm looking for my guy. I'm looking to sweat the way up. Like, hit that bucket, bro. I don't want to be negative Nancy. I'm trying to be positive about my picks. You know, rooting my guys on, not cheering them on to miss that three. That's no fun. So, all right, back to where we were. That's basically covers that game. SGA, Williams, Tatum, Brown. That's about all we're going to be looking at in that game. Let's take a look at this grand old 3.5 spread, 242.5 total Sacramento Utah game. Sure, it's just what I have early, man. What I come up with on the stream, I'm gonna build probably a 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, and a 6-man on here. And what I come up with on the stream is gonna be 100 times better than what I already have. But you can certainly see what I already have. Sure, this was just on like first instincts this morning, what I grabbed. So I've got Jalen Williams, who I'm very high on, even with the bump PRA over 18.5. I like SGA multiple ways: points plus assists, points plus rebounds plus assists, rebounds plus assists. I like Lauri Markkanen's PRA. I then took the same three and added Jaylen Brown straight points pre-taco. Then the taco came. I took the taco with my favorite play so far today, Jalen Williams, PRA, and I'm going to show you why. I know it's a really weird person to put your trust in. Numbers on the right are cut. Oh, that's my fault, dude. How the hell is that? Slide it. Oh, shit. Let me slide it over for you. There you go. That should be better. Yeah. Start back over. Yeah, we're gonna look at Williams in detail and why I'm so high on this guy, because it's not like I normally only play superstars. I try to stick away from scrubs, and dude's a scrub, but I can't fade the stats. I'm a stat guy, and I can't fade it. So I took the taco once he tacoed up, and I took it with Williams, and then I 6-manned. It's just additions from my original 2-man. So the 6-man was these 5, not the Clarkson pick. That was just, I needed a 6. That was the play that looked good at the moment. Yes, he will get run into the 4th regardless of a blowout, as will Shea, most likely, as will Giddey. Regardless of blowout, they're still going to see time, but first half plays might be something to look into. So there's the picks for what I have right now. Again, those are all first looks. Those are probably not going to be what I land with when all is said and done, because I normally play from anywhere. I play $5 to $10 slips only normally, but I spend anywhere from $100 to $300 a day. So I play a lot of cards, and I don't cover a lot of bases. I just mix and match a lot of different ways. So I either really I miss one guy and it kills everything, or I just explode. And yesterday I exploded. So I'm going to take some chances today. I want to try to keep it tight on a 3-game slate though. So we're going to definitely cook up 2-mans, 3-mans, because those are how you build a bankroll. We're going to look at Thrive, especially for those 2-mans and 3-mans. Higher payouts, 1. 2, better props. There's not all the bullshit in your face like trying to distract you from the props that count. That's what Prize Picks is doing by adding all this stuff. And people are like, well, Thrive has nothing. No, they have the props that are worth having. Most likely, yes, they're missing some obvious ones. That'll happen, but they're growing. I have nothing but good things to expect in the future from Thrive. So let's dig in. Okay, we know who's playing. We're going to go back. We're going to full screen this again just because it's going to bother me otherwise. Sabonis, we will get to. I haven't done any deep dive research except for on the guys that are on the screen right now. So everybody else is going to be just as new to me as it is to you. We're going to look at literally everyone on the slate that we have a question about or that counts for anything. So let's get started from the beginning. So we got Vegas lines. We looked at who looks solid. Let's hop onto the matchups. So people were interested in the first game. Let's look at the Boston OKC game first. There's blowout risk there, yes, but this is probably the most exciting game from a superstar standpoint, I think. So we'll start there because my favorite play of the day is probably Jalen Williams, the power forward Jalen Williams, not the one that doesn't matter at center. So let's start with him and why I like him and why he will be the core of most of my two-man plays today. So let's look at the power forward versus Boston matchup. So the site we're going to be using to look that up is fantasypros.com. All this, again, is in the research tools area of the free Discord. Every single free tool I use is in there, and that's everything on the screen that you've seen so far except for props.cash, which I can get you 25% off of if you use my user code. So just get that from me if you're interested in buying a script. But if you have the Patreon, you don't need to because I'm translating it all to you anyways and giving you the cheat sheets and whatnot, which we'll look at. But so let's look at the power forward, and we're going to be looking at PRA totally, that is the way to look at PRA. You can either look at just individual points, rebounds, and assists, or look at fantasy points as kind of an equation. And then based on the player, you can kind of estimate how many PRA would be. So let's just dig on the points first against Boston as a power forward. See, this doesn't look right already. Okay, something looks funny already to me. I don't know what it is. That looks more correct. I don't know why I was on that. Okay, doesn't matter. So Boston is giving up 20.27 points per game to the power forward, giving up 13 rebounds per game, which is top of the league, and giving up 3.3 assists per game, and for a total fantasy point combination of 43.78 points, which ranks right about top 40% of the league. So the rebounds are definitely their weakest spots. If we look at rebounds, Boston is the third easiest team for the power forward to be rebounding against. So we have a middle-of-the-road matchup for points. We got a top-of-the-road matchup for rebounds. We got a middle-of-the-road matchup for the assist. Let's look at the assist. They fall right there. So towards the top. So we're going to be looking at, to put who with the brown taco? Yeah, man, we are. The first look. This is the core of all my two-mans right here. This first play. So Jalen Williams has a good spot for rebounds especially, but his points, rebounds, and assists are going to be what we're digging in on. And here's why. Let's look at Jalen Williams. And first, let's look at the cheat sheet builder. And this is showing you hit rates of people, and you can press it to whatever amount. So we're going to go 70% and over. We're going to look at PRA, and we'll see that Jalen Williams hits 90% over the last 10 games. Let's dig in and find out what just his away games look like, or just his home games look like, playing against Boston today. So let's go to the PRA prop for Jalen Williams. And we are going to be looking, this is overall games, okay, over the last 10. He has hit 9 of the last 10 overall game. And when we're looking at his away game specifically, he has hit in, I'm sorry, his home games, I'm tripping. His home games, I'm stoned. He has hit in 8 of the last 10, 5 of the last 5. And when I said I'm okay with the bump, the reason I'm okay with the bump from 17.5 to 18.5, let's watch what happens if you bump it. 18, 18.5. Nothing changes. Every time he's hit with room for clearance. He's not pulling the LaMelo, landing just on the other side of the line, just doing enough to get there sometimes. This guy is going above and beyond almost every game he hits. He's hitting with at least a few PRA room. So in 8 of the last 10 games at home, he has hit this line. In 9 of the last 10 games overall, he has hit this line. This is super cool. They just added this today, a first half, second half, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter tool. So that's super cool. Jalen Williams PR. So we're gonna look at all of them. So PRA looks like that. So let's go to his home games for points plus rebounds. Also 8 of 10, but a very ugly game. It's not as ugly in the PRA. The PRA is the best play. I've already looked this one up, but we'll look at the points. Here's rebounds plus assist. Also looks pretty damn good. Points plus rebounds looks pretty fine. Points plus assist looks fine too. Regular assist, meh. Rebounds, oh, okay. There's upside. Points, sure, consistent, you know? So when you put them all together, though, I think at the end of the day, the PRA gives you the most room for safety. The only upside for taking a play like PR or PA at this point would be because they bumped PRA to 18.5. So let's take a look at Williams. Let's clear this. Let's take a look at Williams. So his points are set at 11.5 today alone. His rebounds are at 3.5, so that is 15. So the points plus rebounds doesn't even offer us any discount. I was hoping that since this originally was 17.5, that this might be at 14.5, and we might be able to get the discount because, like on somebody like Tatum, they already bumped his PRA to up 42.5, but they didn't bump his P plus R. So look at his points, 31.5. Plus rebounds, 8.5. That's 40. We can get points plus rebounds for 38.5. 1.5 discount by taking a smart play. And we're going to look at why this is the best play too. So it just works in our favor that it's the best play and it's a discounted play. So yes, Market NPA is solid. It is in my lineups. Like I've already showed these. Show them again. Market and PRA to the over is in all of them. I like it. But Jalen Williams is my favorite play today. Again, I've showed you why, and it's going to be his PRA. If the PA or the PR offered value, I would take them. But it doesn't seem to be any value on those lines specifically. So I'm just going to take the bumped PRA line. Oh! Points plus assist at 13.5. That might be discounted still. Let's see. So points plus assist is at 14.5 on here. Let's see what the books have it as. Let's pray it's 14.5. We're going to have to calculate it in our head. But so Jalen Williams, points at 11.5. Juice to the over just a bit, and his assist 2.5, juice to the under though, so it's equaling 13, 14. So 13.5 is probably correct. So what they have on Prize Picks is correct. What we're looking at though for on Props.cash is at 14.5. Let's drop it to what the actual number is, 13.5. Now he's hitting 8 of 10. So points plus assist as well as PRA have identical stats. with the numbers they're currently giving. At the 14.5 line that maybe other books are giving, it's not as much value. 13.5 gives you value, but I personally will be on the PRA because the assists are juice under. So Jalen at 18 for PRA on underdog, if that helps. Yeah, so he's at, again, he was at 17.5 this morning. He's at 18.5 now, and I'm totally okay with that. I'm okay with PR. I'm okay with PA. I think PA and PRA are the best two plays, hands down, just based on looking at the last 10, what he's been doing at home, along with what he has been doing in total. It is definitely the safest play is PRA, but if we jump the PA down again to 13.5, we are also at a 9 of 10 hit rate. So I cannot say anything bad about PA or PRA. Since I've already played PRA, I'm going to double down and I'm going to take just PA, even though I think our rebounds are a very big part of the equation, because when you look at the actual lines, the rebounds are minus 140 to the over 3.5. So we're counting on at least 4 rebounds here. So, but like, that's what you got to think. 13.5 is the PA line. 4 rebounds makes 17.5. They've got the PRA at 18.5. So maybe PA is the play, because there seems to be, why not just the over 3.5 rebounds? I'll show you why not just the over 3.5 rebounds. This is why. Why would I want that when I can have that? That makes no sense to me. This is all of his home games over the last 10. Let's look at the last 30. He's been starting over the last 10. He's been starting. You got to remember, this guy was not a starter prior to that. So like I said, I'm always going to be, if I know the best play ahead of time, which I do on a couple guys, I will definitely not steer you wrong. Otherwise, I will certainly be open to checking everything, and I want to know what you think the best plays are, and we'll dig into those also. But we're going to cover what I think are the best plays today to lock with the first taco, because I think that first taco is cash. So let's lock the PA of Jalen Williams, just because there is 1 point of value in the PA. There's no value in the PRA, there's no value in the PR, but I do think the rebounds are an important part of the equation. So PA or PRA, whatever it be, whichever you prefer, along with Jaylen Brown, is a solid first two-man right here. I ran it for 15. It's just, I don't want to waste all my Jaylen Brown, because I do want to make another 6-man with it, or maybe a 4-man. So next, let's take a look at SGA, just because he's in the same game, and then we'll look at Brown, and we'll look at Tatum, and from there I will take suggestions, and we will go from there. So you got the plays only of PRA. For Jalen Williams, yes, PRA or points plus assist are the only 2 looks I would consider today. So let's jump into, man, I love this first half tool that they just came up with today. This is great timing for this because of all the blowouts we have today, guys. This is huge. So, all right, let's take a look at SGA. So they have got his PRA set at 40.5 on here. I believe it's only 39.5 on Prize Picks. It is 39.5. So let's drop it to 39.5 on here. The books must be bumping, because there's no reason props.cash would be up for no reason. And at 40.5, he is still juiced. Minus 115 to the over, minus 111 to the under. So he's technically got over money on 40.5, and he's at 39.5 right now. So we're getting a point of value there. Let's take a look at all of SGA's stats at home as well as overall over the last 10, though. And let's look at SGA's spot, because that's also very important. So let's look at the point guard versus Boston and what they're giving up. He has an incredible spot today. If we look at points, Boston is giving up 25.44 points per game to the point guard, 7.1 rebounds per game, and 9 assists per game, a total of 50 fantasy points per game. With a guy like SGA, he's probably going to get you a block and a steal and probably 3 turnovers. So, it's probably somewhere in the realm of 42 to 44 PRA, equivalent to this 50 fantasy points that they give up, is probably in that 42 to 44, depending on the player. So that's what they're giving up over the whole game, over the last 7. Let's look at the whole season, what Boston is giving up to the point guard. 23 points also, only 6.4 rebounds, and much less assists at only 7. So over the last 7 games, they have been drastically worse on the assist, which is a strong side and a strong suit of SGA. So we are today going to look at I guess it doesn't matter. The other guys are rookies. So we're going to look at SGA's past against Boston. All right, so as an Oklahoma City Thunder player, he has played them 11-14-22 about a month and a half ago, and he put up 37 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 1 blocks, 14 turnovers. He shot 50% from the field, 50% from 3, and went 100% from the line, 9 out of 9. The game prior, also 22, but on the other side of the back of last season. 31 points, 1 rebound, 9 assists. So he's been clapping their asses on points and assists over the last 2. Then we have a little bit of an outlier game where he failed. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Bad games happen. Game prior, he didn't fail, but he didn't play great. 24 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. But this is back in 2020 now. Not totally different team, totally different player than he is today. So most recently, 37 and 31 points, and then secondary stats totaling 12 between rebounds and assists and 10 between rebounds and assists. And I'm going to show you why this is important. I am also looking at SGA's R plus A today at 10.5. I think that is just as good as the PRA. So let's look at SGA's rebounds plus assist overall. Doesn't look like anything special. Let's look at home, what he's done though. So at home, he has hit this in 8 of the last 10 games. His matchup for rebounds and assists, like we talked about, over the last 7 against Boston. Let's look at his number. Forgot to do this. Let's look at his book numbers. His assist over 4.5 minus 162 to the over. Major juice over on assist. His rebounds minus 122 to the over, minus 109 to the under. It's not major juice, but there's over juice again at 5.5 rebounds. So if you get 6 rebounds and 5 assists, that's 11. That gets you home on over 10.5 rebounds and assists. Like I said, he has hit this in 8 of the last 10 games. If we take a look at just the rebounds and assists by themselves to see if either one of those makes better sense, the rebounds also look incredible. He has hit the rebounds in 4 straight. Let's look at, again, the rebounds plus assist. He's hit that in 3 straight only. So maybe the rebounds is the play. Let's look at just assists by themselves. 9 out of 10 here. But you see how many times he has just gone over. Let's look at his overall for just assist. Very steady over the last 8. He has hit 7 of the last 8. Let's look at his just rebounds over the last 10. Pretty solid also. So we can look at, that's overall. So let's look at, again, his R plus A overall and his PRA overall. And now let's look at home one more time. PRA at home. Rebounds plus assist at home. Assist alone at home. Rebounds alone at home. So hi Alyssa, good to have you. What's up, Jonathan, Cecil, team Coffee, everyone, I have not said what's up to. What is up? So where do we feel Jalen PRA is minus 167 on Pinnacle? Yeah, but I think that's also at 17.5. You got to be careful of that because it's 18.5 on the books. So let's go to Jalen's, back to this real quick and look. Because I do believe it is 17.5, and I do want to make sure you're aware of that. So, yes, it is a minus 171 to the over, which is filthy value, but it's at 17.5. We're at 18.5 on Prize Picks. That's the problem. We're at 18.5. That's why we went with P plus A only, because the PRA of Jalen Williams has been bumped this morning from 17.5 to 18.5 already. And I did miss that bump too, so we were trying to get value by going just to PA, but I did already lock in PRA with the taco, so it is a good play at 18.5 still. So where do you guys fall, though, on SGA? Do you like the assist? Do you like the rebounds? Do you like the assist plus rebounds? Do you like the points plus assist plus rebounds? We haven't really looked at the points on their own. So that's what's going on. He's had really just one big drop-off game in Philly. Outside of that, he's been a bucket short every game. Low-key like on the assist. Okay. Appreciate the input, Kigo. Anyone else? I need some help here, guys. I need you as much as you need me. What's happening, Sean? AR or PR? So let's look at the AR and PR. So here's the PR. He's not been great in PR. It's only 7 out of 10 hit rate at home. So that's not one we'd be looking at statistically as the best. And then AR was the other one, which makes more sense at 8 out of 10. PA, okay, so PA was also solid in every game except for this last game, but it's the points that faltered. He had a bad points game. But if we look at Shea's points today on the books, Shea is juiced to fly over his points today. Minus 160 over 28.5. So we're liking I like the rebounds and PA, Terry. So you like the PRA then. But you like, I get what you're saying. You like them separate, but if you like rebounds and you like PA, you gotta like PRA, right? It only makes sense. So RA, PRA, points. I don't think points is the play, man. You gotta, I think, include something with it. Heavy juice on it, and he is due assist or rebounds. All right, so I want to come up with a group consensus here, guys. Let's look at this again. This is all really important decisions because this is what ends you up on the difference between cashing 6 out of 6, 25x, or 5 out of 6 on the hook for 2 times your money. So we need to be correct about this shit. We will look at Harrison Barnes-Duran. Most certainly, we will get into that game. PRA for sure. P plus A. So we do like the points today, guys. 5 to push, 6 in the whole game, especially if points don't hit. Right. If points don't hit, assists have been the safest overall, without or with points. The assists have been the best at home. Overall, the assists have been 7 out of 10, and the points overall have been only 4 out of 10. The PRA overall has only been 6 out of 10. So again, the assists have been Shea's best prop. But today at home, the assists really slap. So R plus A or R plus themselves, okay, or assists by themselves, I'm kind of on that same page. But with the juice on the points, you guys, let's again look at what Shea's done the last 2 times against them. 37 points, 31 points. He slapped their asses both times in the last 2 games in 2022. Slap their asses. And the assist, 8 and 9. Slap their asses. So he's cashed points, he's cashed assists, he's cashed points plus assist in both of the last 2 games, and he's hooked the RA once and he hit the RA the other time. So Shea looks really, really good. Was Marcus Smart playing? That I can't tell you. That I don't know. Let's see. With Marcus Smart playing. No results. So that I can't. Well, let's see. Let's check the dates again. I can tell you for sure, actually. I can tell you. So 11/14/22 and 3/21/22. Let's see if Marcus Smart was playing. Boston Celtics game log 11. Shit, where did this go? 11/14/22. Here we go. Let's see. Was Marcus Smart playing? Yes, he was. Smart helped Celtics beat Thunder for 7 straight win. Marcus Smart was certainly in, and they won by 4 points. Let's look at the game prior. And that was in March 21st, 22. And I love the question about Smart because that is incredibly important, whether or not Smart was playing, and that is a very, very good thought. Tatum scores 36, Celtics roll. Let's see if Marcus Smart played in this game in the box score. No Marcus Smart in that game. So Marcus played in the most recent game where he was the most dominant with 37 points and 8 assists. So even if he's playing, he rocked their asses with and without him. I think SGA is safe all around the board. You think PA? All right, let's take a look one more time, guys, after considering all this. PA for Sebastian, too. All right. You persuaded to PA. Well, look what I took earlier before anyone persuaded me into anything. PRA, and PR. I didn't intend to do that. I did intend to take RA one time. That was a mistake. But I'm on the PRA, but I'm going to be on the P plus A now because I want to get different in this lineup. I also am on Jalen's PRA, but I'm going to get different in this lineup with the 13.5 points plus assist. You love assist by himself, Richard. PA feels good. I think SGA lays it down and has the rock in his hands a lot of the game. He sees a lot of minutes. Let's see what he's played in those games. 36 and 37 minutes, and SGA as a whole. Let's see what his game logs have looked like. God, I gotta type the whole damn thing. Annoying. Alright. Let's see how many minutes he's been playing. 32, 36, 33, 43 in OT, 35, 36, 38, 36, 38, 31, 34, 35, 35. As bad as they need him, because you see in some of these games with the scores where they're tight, he's playing more minutes. The games that are blowouts, he's not playing as much. This game could blow out, but it's going to blow out in the right direction. They're not going to be on top. They're going to need to be crawling back. So if OKC's coach has any desire to win this game, SGA is going to be shooting that ball today. Believe that. He is going to be on the free throw line like crazy as well, I assume, because he always is. Let's look at his past game logs for that. One time, with Marcus Smart, the Bulldog, he had 9 attempts on the line. So Marcus was a little handsy with the dude, Without Marcus, he was also 100%, but only 1 for 1. Very drastic difference. Also why I do not take free throw props. You see the difference? Even someone like SGA, who is on the line all the time, can have a game where he shoots 1 free throw. SGA points, that's a big no for me, Curly. So here's why I am off SGA points alone, despite the line being incredibly heavy on the points. I gotta be on the assists too. The assists are juiced just as heavily, and points plus assists together, we got 28.5. So we got 33 if you combine the two. If you cash them both, you would need 29, 34. Let's see what the points plus assist line is for SGA again. So the points plus assist, 33.5. Like I said, we need 34. We're in there, baby. That's gravy. So I'm going to be on points plus assists. And here's why I'm not on points alone, Curly. So if you look at just his points at home, Shea has struggled a little bit, man. He's been on the hook or a basket short 3 times. 3 times. But if you look at the points plus assist, he's fixed that problem in 2 of those games. If you look at the assists by themselves, he's been locking them down like crazy. So the assists by themselves looks like a great play, but he's also hit this prop at just over at 5 most recently, which makes me nervous, A. And if you look at all his stats, he has hit it just over in the last 2 games, where if you look at the P plus A, the points have drug him down. So he is due for a game where he's going to have to put up points. He's due, A. B, they're going to be trailing, and he's going to need to be putting shots up like crazy. He has slapped Boston in the last 2 with 37 and 31 points. He is juiced minus 160 to the over 28.5 points. So I am all for the points today because of the juice and because of the past history. But what he's been doing at home recently really bugs me, man. It really does bug me a little bit that he had this. Well, it's really just one game. You know, this was a hook. This is a 3-pointer, basically. This is back in December. It doesn't matter. So he had 1 bad game versus Philly. So I believe Shea probably does get 6-7 assists tonight, too. But do we want to solely see the difference between overall assist and home assist? You know, he's a dog at home, bro. He's a dog at home. So we can look at SGA rebounds. That's a big no-go too, Curly, and this is why. Rebounds, well, it's not a big no-go. It's more of a no-go. So because they've been landing right on the line, and he does only have an 8 out of 10, where he has a 9 out of 10 in assist. He has a 8 out of 10 also in a points plus assist. He has a 8 out of 10 in rebounds plus assist. He has an 8 out of 10 in PRA, but rebounds by themselves, just because he had this major dud game against Portland, and then he had the game versus the Knicks where we could be looking at the assist where he's rocked everybody. He just had a bad game overall versus Portland. Did he hit points in Portland? He didn't. He hooked shy on points. So Portland was just a rough game overall. If you take that out of the equation, the points, he only had 1 rough. Look at this. I mean, 1 basket, hook, bad game. So the points have been there every single game at home, guys. There's nothing to be scared of, I don't think. And you're right, Curly. The rebounds aren't as bad as I remember them being. It's just this one game that's really ugly. So the rebounds by themselves are probably okay too. If we look, though, on the books at the rebounds, they're only minus 122 to the over. And we got way big juice on the points at minus 160 and at the assist at minus 162. I know the assist is at 4.5 and it's at 5 on Prize Picks. So the juice isn't really minus 162 on assist. It's probably closer to like 130. But if you combine the 2 together, that's probably the best way to go. So we're going to look at the points plus assist, I think. I think assists are viable. I think rebounds are viable. I think PRA is viable. And I think points plus assist is viable. But this is what we're going to go with on this lineup. We're going to get different with Jalen Williams off his PRA onto his PA. We're going to get off of Shea's PRA and onto his PA. All right, we spent an hour on 2 players. Let's get on some next ones. We got Jaylen Brown, and we're going to look at his away stats. And I'm going to warn you, they're not as pretty. Yes, PA, assist, RA, PRA, and assists by themselves, I think all cash for Shea. Rebounds could also cash as well by themselves. I think he is an insane play today. I think Jalen Williams is also an insane play today. And you match, you know what? That's what we're doing. We're going to take these 2 lines with the taco No, I don't know. I want to make a 6-man again with this last taco I have because I spent most of it on the 2-man with Jalen Williams PRA. I only got $25 to work with. I spent 20 of it, so the next taco I haven't even looked at. But let's keep moving, guys. We're gonna run this till 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then I gotta write up the final looks. For the Patreon, but I do want you guys to see start to finish what this research process looks like. So let's get on Jaylen Brown now. We're going to look at Jaylen. Let's look at, first off, his Vegas line. So Jaylen Brown today. Turnovers, minus 146 to the over. Don't look bad. Points, 26.5 are about even money, and I don't mind them. I'm going to show you why I don't mind them. His threes look good. I don't know if threes are offered. Assists are plus money, though. Rebounds are plus money, so I'm off of both of those. So let's take a look at the points. Let's take a look at the turnovers. I'm not really interested in the turnovers, but what's happening, Kigo? What's up? Points on SGA? No, points definitely. There was just one game where he completely dudded out, and that hasn't happened in any category except for points. So I'm not going to play points alone. There's no reason to do that when you can include the assists that have hit 9 of 10 home games with flying colors in most of them. What do I think about Sabonis PRA versus Utah? We will get to that one. We're definitely going to get to Sabonis. He is big on this slate. I have not gotten through my research at all yet today. I'm doing it all live with you guys, so we're just going in order of the games right now. We skipped the first Milwaukee game because we're waiting on news, though. So we're going to work our way through. The Utah Sac game is the one I'm most interested in, so we will definitely thoroughly hit that. So let's take a look at JB and his matchup today. So they have him because slated in today on here as small forward. So let's look at the small forward versus Oklahoma City. And let's look at just the overall fantasy points first over the last 7 games versus OKC. Middle of the road, 38.9 fantasy points per game. Points, 20.33. The most is 30 in the league. So 20.33 definitely is not a great matchup. It's actually a little bit towards the bottom. The assist at 7.07 per game falls in at about the middle of the league. And the assist for OKC also falls in the middle of the league. I have interest in the points still at 26.5. I don't have interest in anything else, like I said. The turnovers, let's see, as far as turnovers per game versus Oklahoma City, if you look at Boston, they're, FanDuel, NBA, defense versus possession. So yeah, Boston is causing... So that's wrong. We need OKC's then. So OKC is giving up, causing 2 turnovers per game to the small forward. We need 2.5 out of JB. So we're going to look at, on props.cash, Jaylen Brown. And first we are going to look at his points. And we are going to look on the road today. Prepare your eyes, guys. It's not so bad. That's Shea. Here we go. All right, so here's JB on the road. All right. Is JB threes on the board? If it is, oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We're going to look at that one. All right, that's got some good juice. People have been talking highly about it. We're going to look at that, and we're going to see if all the talk is worth it. We'll find out. So here's what's been going on with points. This man has been scoring between 21 and 31 basically every game. You know, a bucket short, a bucket short, a bucket short, 2 threes short, 2 buckets short, 2 buckets short. He's only hitting 4 or 10, but he's basically been there in all 10 games. Today, the defense he faces, points allowed, it says for his matchup, green, very green. 3-pointers, very green. Free throws, very green. So he should score plenty of points. Talk about Bobby who? Bobby Portis, we skipped that game because we don't know the injury news yet. Jalen Williams is a lock. PRA, PA, SGA is a lock. PA, A, PRA. I mean, if you've been here for more than 5 minutes, you got some locks already. Clarkson, we're going to dig into. I like his turnovers only. We're going to look at why. Let's finish JB. I'll take requests at the end, guys. Let's work our way through the games, and then I'll take the requests at the end. So let's get through this research, though, because I got to do this regardless, whether it's on stream or off stream. And if it's a lot of interrupting on the stream, then I'm just going to have to cut stream and I have to kill the research for the Patreon because I got to get that done regardless. So let's get on with Brown. So JB has been hitting in almost every game on the road. He's been very, very close or he's hit. Let's take a look at all of the games overall. Lately, JB has been insanely hot. He's hitting 5 of the 5 last games, and he's got a great matchup today. Let's take a look at some of his other stats. Let's take a look at what else we're interested in, being his 3-pointers. Overall, let's take a look at his 3-pointers on the road. Let's hope for something great here, guys. It's not great. It's not great. I'd rather have the points, I think. So the hit rate is 6 of 10. But on the games he's missed, he has missed pretty badly in 3 of them. As far as the points go, he's been right there every single game. He's been right there. And he's playing a bad defense. And let's look what Jalen has done in the past. Let's see what Jalen has done to OKC. And let's see why I'm okay with going over 26 points. 26.5. Jalen Brown game log versus OKC. Jalen Brown, points 26, points 25, points 39, points 25. And then we're back in 2020, so we're not even going to look. So he has hooked short or been a basket short all 3 times, and he has smashed the other time. Again, yes, I know there's definitely blowout potential. We'll get to the first half stuff. I appreciate that, though. Yes, we'll definitely get to first half, Curly. So JB has been right there every single game, just like he has been every single game on the road this year. So those combined tell me this man is either going to hit really, really close or he's going to go over 26.5. But right now we got a taco at 22.5. So let's drop this to 22.5. Let's look at the hit rate at 22.5. Looks pretty damn good, hey? He missed it 3 times only in the last 10. They were all by a bucket. What's happening, Ray-Bans? So he's been smashing it. So let's take a look at first half. This is a new tool as of today on props.cash. First half for Jalen Brown has not been quite as good on the road. Overall, first half has been great in the last 4 games. Again, he has been rocking lately, but even the away games just have not been great first half, where full game he has even taken full advantage, in the times where at 22.5 points. So let's drop the halftime stat. That's the thing. The halftime stat doesn't get dropped to 11.5. That's why with Jalen Brown, Curly, we would take the full game because of the taco at 22.5. I get there's blowout potential. PA makes a lot more sense. Let's look at PA. Let's find out why PA makes more sense. So let's look at his assist on the road. You sure about that? That's first half. Let's look at full game. You sure about that? You sure you want points plus assist? I mean, it looks just like points does to me. The assists look like shit. I don't know why you'd want to add that to anything. If you can get just the points at 22.5 on a taco, at 26.5, I totally get why you would take the points plus assist. That I get. But 22.5 at a taco, You got to take that. You got to take that. I get there's blowout potential. He can hit 22.5 in the first half. Yeah, the end of discussion, there's a taco. You know, if there wasn't a taco, everything else would totally be in play. Points plus assist, all that stuff. But yeah, the taco makes everything else out of question. I'm sorry. Like, there's no discussion. And that's just where I stand on that one. Yeah, I do. I think he can hit it by mid third quarter. Even if it's a blowout at half, he's coming back in to start the second half. JB's down. You can certainly do whatever you want, right, man? So this is why I'm doing the research. So you guys can see what you personally like too, and you can make your own picks. I'm just showing you what's best, and you can make your own decisions certainly off of what you see and go however you would like to go. You know, I mean, my slips have done well, so I'm gonna just go with what I know and stick to my process. And if you want to do the same, that's totally cool, man. If you got a process that works, don't fix what isn't broken, guys. If you got a process that works, sticks to your process. You know, this is what works for me. So, Brown, done. So we got 3. Jaylen Brown, SGA, points plus assists. I really do like the Jalen Williams PRA, but that damn bump kills me, but I don't love the assist by themselves. I'm going to take this back to PRA, and hopefully I don't regret this. I'm going to just play the 3-man because I want to cash some money for sure. You know what? We'll be different. Whatever. We're going to be different about it on this slip, we said. So we're going to lock this, and we're going to move on. So we are done with the Jaylen Brown. No, I lied. I can't do that. I need a 6-man. Okay. Let's keep moving. Tatum. Yes, we're going to look into Clarkson when we get into the next game. This is Tatum, and then we're hopping into that game with Sabonis, with Fox, with Clarkson, with all Markkanen, with all the juicy plays coming up. So let's get Tatum out the way. So let me real quick too. I got to write this stuff down. We have talked about Brown Taco. We have talked about SGA. Points plus assist. We have Williams, Jalen Williams, PRA, and points plus assist. Okay. Let's look at Jason Tatum. Here's what caught my eye about Jason Tatum today. First thing was the number. Over 30.5 points. It was a minus 160 earlier. Now it's minus 139. Still some pretty glaring value. Okay. So let's look at, what was I going to pull up? It was something important about Tatum, too. Damn, I don't remember. Yeah, let's look at Tatum's matchup. So we got small forward versus the Oklahoma City Thunder for points. See, how is this? I just looked this up and it was different. Shit's tweaking right now. I swear it is. Where are you at, OKC? See, that's what I just looked at. No, that's not correct. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. I did misclick earlier. Okay, so here's Jason Tatum matchup. I was on Jaylen Brown's matchup. So this is the Jason Tatum matchup for points. So they're giving up 25.24 points to the power forward, which he has listed as today, guys. Power forward, Jason Tatum right there. Jason Tatum. So we have a very, very strong points matchup. Taco ending in 16 minutes. Thank you. Jason Tatum has a very strong matchup for points. Jason Tatum has a very strong matchup for rebounds and a very middle-of-the-road matchup for assists. I like the points or the PRA. Let's take a look at what he has done at home. Or on the road, I'm sorry. Tatum. Points. Lots of red, guys. So points is really ugly at 30.5. If we look at his rebounds, not great. Let me just double check. Yep. Let's look at his assist. Not great. Points plus assist. They've all been right there. Points plus rebounds plus assist, a little better. Rebounds plus assist. Now that's viable. Rebounds plus assist is viable out of Tatum. PRA, not the best, but not the worst. Let's look altogether. Strong altogether. He has a good matchup today. That's what we cannot forget. Despite his shooting woes at home or on the road, he has an insane matchup today. And let's look what Tatum has done versus OKC in the past. Jason Tatum, game log versus OKC. Last 2 games, 27 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist. 36 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. 33 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. 27 points again, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Now we're back in 2020 and we're not going to look. So he has put the hurting on, you know? He's put the hurting on these boys. So despite what I'm seeing at home, I don't love, but considering the numbers on the books and the stats in the history against what he's been doing, as well as his overall what he's been doing, he's been strong lately. Let's look at his points lately. He's been right there. And with this defense, I think he can get that done today. So I don't hate the Tatum look. It's not quite a lock like the rest of them are. Nothing is a lock, but like, you know, these plays looked very, very good. They had some very good stats to them. Tatum is kind of meh, but it's an option. All right, so let's move on because the taco is getting low. I'd love to dig more, but we can't. So let's get into Sacramento. I heard Sabonis love and Clarkson love. So let's look at Sabonis PRA. Minus 143 to the over. Big time juice on points and PRA. Minus 144, minus 143. Either way, looks great. Let's see, where are they playing today? In Utah. So let's take a look at Domantas Sabonis on the books first. We already looked at. Let's look at his matchup. And again, this has no blowout potential. 3.5 point line, 242 total. So we are looking at centers versus Utah. And we're going to be looking at the PRA. So we're going to be looking at fantasy points versus Utah. Come on, baby. Be up there. All right. 43.1 per game. So roughly in the neighborhood of probably around 35 to 36 PRA per game they're giving up to the center. Sorry. Utah. Boom! 57.31. Holy shit. So they're giving it up to the center. So we're going to no first half anything. There's no reason. This is a high total game, very close spread, back and forth, overtime potential. Do not limit yourself to first half in this game. That would be a big mistake. We can look at why you're looking at first half, and I'm guessing it's just because the hit rate looks nice. Yeah, 4 out of 5. I'm sure it probably is like 3 out of 5 full game or something. Yeah, 4 out of 5. No, definitely don't limit yourself to first half. No reason for that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to press that one for right there. Let's take a look at now this is kind of more important than anything, what he has done and who is out, if anybody, for this team. So Sacramento, Herter could be out and Monk could be out, so we need to keep that in consideration that there is still news. So let's take a look what he does on his own with everybody in on. Well, let's look overall first. Here is his points overall. Here is his PRA overall. Wow, that's strong. Very strong, very consistent. That's what we like to see. Let's look on the road and hope it's even remotely close. Beautiful. For road games, that's incredible. That's some. I mean, the stats aren't what you want to see. They're not all greens. Let's look at the points. The points look a little bit better even, you know. He's hooked short, been a three-pointer short, been a three-pointer short, been 2 baskets short in the other 2. Let's look at the rebounds by themselves. No good. Assists by themselves. No good. You could definitely slam the under probably on assist if you want. I'm not touching that, but PA does not look good. PR doesn't look great. RA looks like crap. PRA looks consistent at least. At least it's consistent. So let's bump his minutes up. and see what happens. What does he look like if he's playing over 35 minutes? Say this game gets interesting and he goes over 35. What, 35 minutes plus? He's hit 6 out of 8 now. Let's take a look at his first half and see. Let's draw back the minutes and go to first half. So, okay. So you might be onto something. So this maybe is a good reason to limit yourself, and this is why we do live streams. I never would have even clicked the button to look because I know what I like right now. First half, though, this is strong. This is strong. This is all away games. He has had 2 pushes, 2 misses, and 6 hits in the last 10. He is a 130 favorite to go over. There is always a lot of plays to play Sabonis, and that's what makes it tough. Let's look at his first half P plus A. It's probably not offered. First half points will be offered. That looks incredible. That looks better than first half PRA on the road. That looks way better. So first half points for Sabonis. Can I get like some yays behind that? Do we like first half Sabonis points? Is that agreed? Probably the best look. First half rebounds, first half assists, first points plus assists is viable. It still doesn't look nearly as good as points. Very strong first half points. Yes, sir. Close game where it is a close game. It's 3.5 point spread, man. 242 point total. This is supposed to be the back and forth highest point scoring of the night. So this should be electric. This game should be absolutely electric. So points look very good. I agree. I'm loving the first half points. That looks very, very nice. I do also like points plus assist. He has missed one more game, but he's been on the hook twice. You know, you just land on the right side of variance, and look at that. You know, let's look at the P plus R just to make sure we're not missing anything. That looks really solid too. Let's look at first half R plus A. Nope. First half PRA, it looks fine. First half threes, no. Steals, no. Blocks, no. Steals and blocks, no. Turnovers, no. That's a big under, first half turnovers if it's possible. All right, so we're going to go first half points, Sabonis. First half PRA doesn't look nearly as good to me. Let's look at, again, the stats, though, and see what they are calling for tonight from DeMontis. Assist, plus money, so no on assist. Rebounds, under money. No, I want the points. I want only the points, for sure. Lock that in. That is definitely the best Sabonis play you are going to get today, is Sabonis over his first half points. So we're going to go Sabonis, first half points, at 10.5, which he hasn't in the last 3. We looked, he's hitting 8 of the last 10. And let's pull the rest of these plays. We're going to go Jaylen Brown Taco. We're going to go Williams, P plus A. And we're going to go SGA, P plus A. And we're going to send it because we only got 7 minutes. Otherwise, I would look for 2 more. I'm still going to look for 2 more. But P plus A. That is what we said, right? Did that bump? 33.5? I know that shit didn't bump. No, 33.5, that's right. First half, no, full game. I don't know, man. Oh, I'm on away. That's why nothing looks the same. It's home game. All right. We took the points plus assist. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay. Or the assist was, again, a great look. You know what? I've already taken stuff that include points. This one is. Okay. So man, but it's bumped to 5. I don't like that just because there's push equity there, man. We're gonna take the points with that big juice on it. So 4-man with my last $5 on the promo, and we are entered. Bingo. We're going to look at Markkanen in just a second. Yeah, Taco's almost up. No, Sabonis points is not a lock for sure. Definitely not a lock. It looks good. I can see 1,000,001 ways it goes wrong, though. The NBA is quite a motherfucker lately, let me tell you. Clarkson rebounds, assists, bonus points. All right, so let's keep digging, guys. We're on to the next play. We've got 4 really good plays locked in right now. We're going to lose the JB Taco, and I think we've decided the points at 26.5 is probably a little higher than we want to be, even though he's hit. I've locked it in a couple of times at 26.5. I'm not mad about it. You know, it is what it is. I think he gets there. So we got these 4. I want to build off of this, but I want to get some different SGA shares. I want to get some assists by themselves, and you guys should do the same. So let's take a look now at the next man on the list. Dun, dun, dun. De'Aaron Fox. Points got a little bit of juice. Assists are jumping. Fox. They have it bumped to 6, though, of course, and it looks like ass. So we'll come back to Fox. I want to look at the Clarkson stuff for people. Is Harrison Barnes steals on the boards, guys? That is something I take always, no matter what. Harrison Barnes steals. I will take it every single time it's on the board because I'll show you why when they do. Harrison Barnes, steals and blocks, minus 212. I know it's steals and blocks, right? But look at the blocks. Oh, they don't even give them anymore. They used to be. They used to give them. They're like plus 600. He ain't ever getting the fucking block. But he's still minus 200 to get a damn steal. You know why? He's the glove. That's why. Lock it in. If it goes on the board ever, just lock it. Don't think twice, just lock it. Same with Claxton, steals and blocks. You just lock that shit. You know, Clarkson free throws, it's already been bumped. I'm not interested just because free throws are super variants. Let's take a look. We're going to look at Clarkson next. So let's take a look at what Jordan Clarkson has done in the past, even though this is a little out of order of how I do things. I'm just curious on the free throws, so I want to see. Jordan Clarkson, game log versus Sacramento. All right, I'm on board with free throws. 9, 8, his last 2. And then after that, though, that's what I'm talking about, guys. There's just hella variance. 3, 0, 1, 5, 3, 2, 2, 0, 0, 1. Granted, he wasn't the player in 2017 that he is in 2022. 2023, I guess. He's rocked him lately, but the points, 25 and 45? What? What is Clarkson points at? Oh, what? That's too low. Okay. It's been at 20.5 lately, and I know why they upped it, because he's been crushing. That's why they made it 22.5, because you've seen him hook twice, so they're not going to make it 21.5, obviously, and just give you the other side of the hook. So let's take a look now at Clarkson on the books and see what they're talking about. What's the big hype on the points? Minus 129 only, not too much fire. Minus 130 isn't bad value. The average line on Prize Picks, when you configure what the parlay amounts is, it averages to minus 137. So when you are looking on the book, if it's minus 137 or better, you're getting value out of that player before they even step on the court, statistically and mathematically speaking. And that is what all my picks are based off of. Yes, there's human elements, but everything is based off of statistics and math, because that does not lie, and eventually it's going to turn in your favor, always if you're doing it right. So, again, Clarkson points, 22.5, not mega juice. Clarkson has done work, 45 and 25 in 35 minutes both times. Had some assists one game, but not the other. Let's take a look at his spot today. So Jordan Clarkson is the shooting guard versus Sacramento. So we got the shooting guard points versus Sacramento. Let's hope they're up top here. Praying for a good matchup. Come on. Oh, damn it. So they're a bottom 10 matchup, giving up only 20 points a game. Yeah, you can certainly do Jalen, PA, and Sabonis first half. Sure, and the Taco. That's great. If you don't know how you like SGA, certainly. PRA for Jalen is just as good, I think. I do like the rebounds, and I think the rebounds are very important. The reason I have PA included only is because there is a full point of value taken off of the points plus assist play. So otherwise, I would be taking PRA if I had my choice, if it wasn't bumped yet. But because it's bumped, I still think he's going to hit it with flying colors. So we'll see. But Jordan Clarkson doesn't look great on points as far as the matchup. Let's take a look at how Jordan Clarkson has fared at home over the last 10 games as far as his points go. Man, he loves 22. Sure does. 21, 22. Right there. So he's only hit this in 3 of 10 home games. He's hit this in more total games, so that means he has a better away record than he does. He looks a lot better on the road. This is super consistent. This is a great play if he was on the road today, but he's not. You know, so the points are probably out for me. Let's take a look through all the stats. The rebounds look good at home. Let's look at what the rebounds are talking about. Jordan Clarkson rebounds, minus 140. Good juice. That's good. 3.5. I'm assuming Prize Picks either bumped it to 4 or doesn't have it. So, Clarkson. 3.5. No way. Okay. That's the play, guys. I think that's what we're going to roll with. Clarkson, 3.5 rebounds. I don't think there's much more to look at. We'll look at assists quick. Yeah, no, for sure. Points plus rebounds? Nope. Rebounds, 100%. Rebounds is the play. I looked at turnovers earlier. I still love turnovers. Over 2.5. Great. Great, but over 3.5 rebounds is superb as well. Turbo, you're on the right. No, that is not free. Definitely not free. But if you buy the Patreon, you are getting my access and my analysis of it included in your pay or in what you're paying for. Also, there's cheat sheets that are given out every day in the top tier, and this is what the cheat sheets look like. Tell you for every single category which players have the best hit rates, as well as the worst hit rates for unders. So people who have hit in their points and rebounds in 40% games or less. These are your unders. So there's tons of stuff, but I can get you 25% off of your first month if you use my code. So let me see. I can bring it up for you. I will paste it in the chat as well. So here is my code, guys. If you would like to sign up for this, you certainly can. If they bump it to 4, I don't like it nearly as much. See that? No, don't use that link. That's fucked up because I just did that with my name. Let me do this a different way real quick. Hopefully this works. God damn it. Alright, just copy and paste the link, you guys, if you're interested. Otherwise, you can DM me. What's up, Daniel? But yeah, hopefully you get it before the bump, man. Just don't let it bump to 4. It's at 3.5 right now. There's no excuse not to get it right now. No excuse not to get it right now. So, Jordan Clarkson, we like Sabonis first half points. That was a very strong play. Clarkson rebounds. Clarkson, if it bumps to 4, I say go to his turnovers. We looked at his turnovers also. Turnovers for Clarkson, let's go back to this, look great as well. This is his away or his home turnovers. His all turnovers looks just as good. A little bit better at home, honestly. So you could take either. So yeah, either one of those plays looks good. So we've got so far Jaylen Brown Taco, SGA assist, SGA PRA, SGA P plus A. And we agreed P plus A is probably our altogether favorite. Jalen Williams, PRA or P plus A. Jordan Clarkson, over rebounds or over turnovers. And we had Sabonis first half points. Now the taco's gone, unfortunately. Let's see what the next taco is. Is it an NHL taco? It is. Okay, Ovechkin over 2.5. Let's check it out, guys. You're here, why not? Let's check it out, right? Oh, hell yeah, we got 90 viewers. What's up, everybody? Thank you all for being here. Round of applause to all of you who showed up. Thank you for being here, you guys. I really appreciate that. That's crazy. I really appreciate that. I hope I can pull another big ol' win today for you guys. Yesterday was incredible. Hoping to keep it up. Let's look at the Ovechkin taco. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate it, brother. Make sure to get in the Discord as well. It's in the link to every single YouTube video but this one because it's live. I appreciate it, Denim. I appreciate it. But yeah, the link to the Discord. The Discord is going to give you what I'm doing right now. I'm dropping little like tidbits all day long in Discord. You're getting updates all the time. So, and if you want more than what just the YouTube and the Discord gives you, there's the Patreon to look into. Also, everyone that's here, please, if you've not signed up for Thrive, please sign up for Thrive using my promo code PG. Deposit $20. It's an awesome promo. You deposit up to 100, you get a match 100%. You only have to deposit 20. So you deposit 20, you're going to get 40. Once you do that, you tell me you did it, I get it verified. I'm going to give you $10 back out of my own pocket just for a thank you for going and signing up. Nobody else is going to do that for you. Not only am I going to do that, I'm going to give you the Patreon plays for the day if you're not already a Patreon member. You're going to get the plays for the day to spend that $30 free in essence on Patreon plays if you choose to do so. That's not it either. You're also going to get entered into a raffle to win a jersey of your choice. NBA, NFL, NHL, any main sport, any player, anyone you like, and the raffle is going to be held on 120. And it is only for people who have subscribed. Thrive is not available in all states, guys. You have to Google it, and they have changed. I think there's 3 that are missing. We will look it up right now, actually. I'm going to try to remember which ones they have gotten rid of, but there is a couple states they are not in, unfortunately. So, sorry. Thrive Fantasy. All right. So, Thrive is legal in Alaska, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Rhode Island, South Carolina, plus some. I do believe they got rid of, it was one of either like the New Hampshire or Massachusetts one. I don't know. But when you go and you try to deposit, it will not let you deposit if you're not in a legal state. So that's how you will know you're just going to keep declining your deposits. But that sucks, man. That sucks. They're going to be eventually when your state sharpens up with the laws, or they can find a backdoor in. And the reason that they can't is because Thrive only doesn't offer just player props. Thrive also offers DFS, and that's what cuts off some states. So they have a contest lobby, but it's not your salary-based DFS. It's a prop-based DFS. You get 20 different props. You pick 10. It's a guaranteed prize pool. This one is $750 to first place only. There's up to ones they get pay like $25,000 to first place, whatever. You pick 10 out of the 20 props, and what they do is they shift the prop a little bit. So SGA's points 28.5. It's 32.5 today. That's why the more is only worth 95 and the less is worth 105. And the objective is to get the most points total. So the game theory has got a little bit of a spin on it. Super fucking cool. So something you can check out more than just props. So dope shit. Let's check out Ovechkin. The taco should be good, but let's just take a peek. So we've got the NHL pulled up. We need to look at the Washington game. Alex Ovechkin. I would do hockey too, guys. I do like hockey. I just don't watch enough of it and don't have time. So he's got big under juice at 4.5 shots on goal. So we're looking for 2.5 shots on goal. Let's see if we can use this on the NHL to find the alt line at 2.5 and see it. See, this is why this shit. This is why the Patreon pays, guys. This is what you get in Patreon. So they don't have alt lines like they do in the NBA. So like here in the NBA, like if we got like a taco line for Jaylen Brown. So check this out. Alt lines. We look for Jaylen Brown. And we look at 22.5 points. They don't have it. They have 23.5. Chances of hitting 23.5, 80%. Chances of hitting 20. So he's between 80 and 90% he's going to hit the 22.5 taco. So that's dope. That's what I did yesterday. I deposited hella times. Oh, you deposited twice on... yes, Brown three-pointers is probably a no-go. It's not the greatest looking. It doesn't mean he can't hit it. He can certainly hit it. It's just not something statistically that I'm overjoyed about. So, again, Ovechkin tacos, we can't get in the alt line, but we can certainly look at what his line is on here at the cheat sheet. And we're looking at not download, god damn it. We're looking for shots on goal. All right, oh, there we go. Who are we looking for again? Alex Ovechkin? Tell me he's at least 60% hit rate. He's not. All right, so let's look him up. See what's been going on. Ovechkin. We're looking at shots on goal over the last 10. We'll do. Okay. So the line is set to 2.5. He has hit that in 8 of 10 last overall games. Let me see if he is a home or a road game. In Washington. Does he play for Washington? He does. So we are going to be looking at the home games as well. We're going to change this to the median. Oops. And home games. All right, so home games, we're going to adjust it to 2.5. 8 of 10 also, hooked short twice. I think that taco's fine, guys. I think it's fine. Well, yeah, for those of you in legal states, please get signed up for Thrive. The deal is awesome, and it benefits me big time because I work with Thrive. I promote for Thrive. So when you guys sign up, I get a kickback. So when I give you that $10, you're basically getting half my kickback. So I try to give back in everything I do. I don't ever want to just like be greedy and take from you guys. You know, it's the last thing I'm trying to do. So Ovechkin taco is a yes. Let's write that down. I think that with 80% hit rate at both home and away, I like that. So also their ranked defense is green, 25th ranked. I don't know how many hockey teams are in the league, but that is a yes taco. So let's go ahead and add that because we're certainly going to get our money's worth, and we're going to play $25 worth even if it busts. It got dropped from 4 because he was plus money at 4.5, so that makes sense. Big drop. It's a 33% drop. So Jordan Clarkson rebounds. I do want to lock that in, so we're going to take that with just the taco as a 2-man. I do really like that play. I'm going to lock that in. We're going to take it with Williams. Oops, back to this. No, actually, we're gonna wait to do any more. But let's keep going on the people. Keep going on research here. All right, back into this, and then we're going to hopefully have some updates on Giannis or Drew. I think they're both they're both playing. Cool, we got the updates. And Beal is still... He participated in a shoot-around, but still not available till later for sure. Laurie, we will get to. The promo code for Thrive is PG, capital letters, just PG. The promo code for the tools, if you would rather buy the tools than buying the Patreon for the same price, you can do that, but I can get you a link to either. The link for the tools is above. I can get you a Patreon link too if anyone wants it. So let's take a look at, now that we know we are out of the woods for injuries except for Beal in the Washington game. I'm also going to pull up another site that this I have no affiliation with, but I do. If you're someone who's interested in betting money lines and you're somebody who already owns crypto, you should probably be using this site. It's Nitrogen Sports, nitrogenbetting.eu now. I'm sorry. Nitrogen, it used to be Nitrogen Sports. Now Nitrogen Betting. Let me log in and make my bets real quick now that I know Giannis and Drew are in. I bet parlays on there every night. They also have player props. They also have poker. It's pretty great. So let me just get my code. Log on in. And everything is in millibitcoins. So we are going to go ahead to the sports book. And one MBTC is roughly about $18 right now. So just made a nice withdrawal yesterday, thank God. It's been a while on this site. So we're looking at the basketball games, and we're going to take the 3 favorites, I think. We're going to take Boston to whoop that ass. We're going to take Milwaukee to whoop that ass. And we're going to take Utah to whoop that ass. Promo code for Thrive. Okay, so let's quickly take a look at the Vegas stuff one more time for the NBA. I want to make sure that the public is in some agreement here. Milwaukee. Do you guys have any thoughts on Boston OKC? Is there any chance OKC upsets Boston? No, right? Thrive does not do spreads, but this is why I'm showing you Nitrogen Sports or Nitrogen Betting. Otherwise, if you don't own any crypto, you can certainly buy crypto. It's very simple to do. Or you can check out a site like Bet365 or something like that. I don't know. There's plenty of them, but I recommend doing it in Bitcoin and doing it on an offshore book because there's just advantages that I can't talk about to doing it that way. All right. Let's dig into Lauri Markkanen. I think I'm good with those 3. I'm also going to bet just the 2 as well. We're going to bet... No, we're not max betting. No. We're going to bet like $50. That's 3. That would win 8. I got 4, an odd amount. 4 would win me 11. What would if I took the Bucks, or if I took Boston out? Guys, is Boston going to beat OKC tonight? Because they're pretty heavy favorites. Like, they're gonna blow them. They're gonna blow them the hell out of the gym, right? I'm not even gonna wait. Yes, they are. Of course, they are. I'm gonna bet kind of heavy. Yeah. The Jazz, I think, take care of business. Are we on agreement? The Jazz take care of business against Sacramento tonight. Let's check Let's check this out real quick. No Sexton. Ooh, if there's no Herter and no Monk, I'm definitely all over. This is the Utah side regardless. So I'm going to take the bet right now. I should probably wait, but I'm going to take the bet. Locked. There ain't no going back on that one. All right. Done with that. Back to the props. You like Fox a lot tonight? Cool. So we'll get to Fox then. And we got to get to Lauri still. So we're going to get to Lauri and Fox next, and then we're going to hit the Milwaukee game real quick and build a lineup and get on our way, and I'm going to type this up for Patreon. So right now, we like the Ovechkin Taco. We like Jordan Clarkson rebounds. We like SGA. SGA ain't going to pop up when I type it like that. SGA, and I'm going to take this time, I'm going to take I'm going to take the R+A. Oh, you motherfucker. Who did I just have on there? God damn it. I just totally forgot who I had on there. Yeah, we're going to have a 6-man banger for everyone. Who did I just add, guys? It was Clarkson and Ovechkin. Okay. Clarkson, Ovechkin, and then we had first half Sabonis points. Those 4 looked great so far. I think the Tatum and Brown plays are going to go just fine too. But let's keep looking before we just stick those in there like that. Clarkson, we already got on rebounds, actually. I was going to say we got Clarkson turnovers. No, we don't. All right. So we need to run something back against this Utah side. So we got Sac, Utah. Let's try to get one more from each side if we can, or two more from that game possibly, because I really do like the total and the lack of blowout risk in that game. So let's take a look at Lauri Markkanen. Rejoin Discord, top tier. Hell yeah, brother. I appreciate it. As soon as I end the stream, I will shoot you a DM. Otherwise, if you can shoot me a DM with your name that you signed up with, and then I can get everything figured out and get you into top tier so you're in for tonight's picks. I much appreciate it. That is a boss-ass move. Thank you, Team Coffee. Jalen Williams, points plus rebounds. That we looked at that, and we decided it's PRA or points plus assist. And this, I mean, I'm not going to look at it in detail because we don't have a ton of time, but his points plus rebounds are, this is all we're looking at, just home games. He's had 2 home misses where the points plus assist, points plus assist. He is also, but he didn't have just like a dead fallout game. Otherwise, you can look at the PRA as well. I just don't like the points plus rebounds because he totally dudded this game, and I believe it was the rebounds. It was the points that dudded. So, I mean, personally, I'm on PRA. I do think the rebounds are an important part of the R part of it today, but I like P plus A. I like PRA. I guess I do like P plus R. That's fine too. Points by themselves should be fine. The money right now, if we dig back quick, is Jalen Williams minus 171 at 17.5. But this is why we took the P plus A or P plus R, is because of the discount, because they bumped it to 18.5. So there's that. No, we'll find a 6-man. I mean, again, you can have multiple 6-men, and that's the way to do it. You run a core of 3 or 4 players that stays the same through every single lineup, 2 to 4 players maybe, and you build around that. You know, you have like a core 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got A, B, C, and D. So you play 1, 2, 3, 4 along with AB, 1, 2, 3, 4 AC, 1, 2, 3, 4 AD. 1, 2, 3, 4 BC, 1, 2, 3, 4 BD, 1, 2, 3, 4 CD, and you have every single 6-man combination then. That way, if any of those 2 guys hit, you're hitting a 6-man and you're getting your money back plus some. That's the joy of the 6-man. There's a big ass payout, so you can afford to miss it a few times. All right, so we need Lauri Markkanen. We need to look at Fox. I need to pee. Give me 30 seconds, guys. Be right back. All right, let's do this, guys. All right. Does anybody have any suggestions from the Milwaukee game now that we know who's going to be playing? so that when we get to that point, we can go right into who we like most first. Let's look at Lori here and see what pops. Staying away from that game, I don't mind that idea one bit, MKG. I don't. I was almost thinking the same thing, but there is one player that I kind of have an idea about, but we'll look at it. So let's dig. Lauri Markkanen. Herder's off the board. Uh-oh, that might mean someone's out. I hope so. That'd be great for Fox. That'd be great for Sabonis. Johnny, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Can you, if you're not a member of my Discord already, join the Discord because I need you to get on there through there, and just send me a DM letting me know that it's you and you signed up and the email you signed up with, and then I'll send that to Thrive and get it verified today for you, and I'll have you added to everything by today. I'll get you your $10 sent back today. Markkanen, points and rebounds. All right, let's get on Lauri. We're wasting time now. So Lauri Markkanen, you like points plus Discord link? I will post it for you guys. No problem. Give me 1 sec here. All right, so incoming are the links for the free Discord, links for the Patreon, and links for Thrive Fantasy. And then we will carry on. And then again, you guys can DM me if you would like to get information on props.cash subscription and 25% off of that. All right, so Lauri Markkanen, they are playing at home. So let's look at Lauri's stats at home. Let's look at points first. Let's look at rebounds because those were of interest. And let's see what it's showing on the books for him. Big juice on points. Holy shit. Minus 145 to the over. I like that. I like that a lot. Rebounds minus 124 to the over, minus 106 to the under. Assist, not much going on. So points look really solid. Let's take a look how Lauri has done. Sorry. Okay. So, Markkanen has some high point juice. At home, Lauri Markkanen has been right around his 20. Ooh, he's at 25. Yeah, 25.5. Is that really what he's at on Prize Picks, too? That sounds high for Markkanen. This is half. Markkanen, 25.5 points. All right. So he's hit that in 4 of the last 5. I personally played the PRA earlier. But the points look really strong. So let's look at the difference of what's been going on for Lauri at home and overall. And let's look at his matchup today. So we've got small forward. Harrison Barnes' defense is tough. That's tough. But Lauri is a beast. So small forward versus Sacramento. And we are looking looking at points first. Wow, 28.52 per game, guys. Third best in the NBA. Laurie has got the spot, but he's also got a middle-of-the-road matchup in rebounds, middle-of-the-road matchup in assists, and he's got juice on both to the over, even if it's minimal. The man does everything. Let's take a look at what everything's looking like. Points alone, rebounds, assist. That's why we're taking everything, guys. Points plus assist. Lots of hook shorts. Points plus rebounds. Very, very close every game. Rebounds plus assist. Looks pretty good. PRA. Lots of hooks in one basket. 3-pointers. I don't know if they're offered. Oof. Are threes offered for Laurie? Because that might be the play. Be there. Damn it. Hell no, it's not. That's too bad. That's too bad. Well, okay, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, guys. He is ripping 3-pointers. So we're looking at 9, 12, 15, and 21 points per game scored in 3-pointers alone. Let's look at fantasy would be fine too, Mitch. Let's look at, and welcome. Thank you for showing up, dude. Let's take a look at what his fantasy score looks like, as well as what the overall fantasy points look like against for small forwards in his spot today. So fantasy points against Zach, second best, giving up 48.5 fantasy points per game over the last 7. Let's look on the most reliable source I have found for free fantasy point projections, dailyfantasyfuel.com. And you go to the FanDuel points, because FanDuel has the same scoring as Prize Picks does. So we type in, forgot what we're looking for, Markkanen, and he is projected for 42.4 fantasy points today. Let's see what they've got him at on Prize Picks. 38.5 fantasy points. Go ahead and lock that. Basically, anytime the fantasy points is 4 to 5 points or more discrepancy in either direction, I will consider it. I normally don't take unders, but I'll still consider it. But being at over 42.5 makes him in consideration for me. And again, his projected fantasy score was 42.4. I will take that. Fantasy score sounds good. PRA sounds good. It all sounds fine. So I think you can go ahead, based on his matchup, you could lock his points, you could lock his PRA, you can lock his fantasy, any of the ones that you feel comfortable with or most comfortable with. Let's take a look at his first half stuff, just out of curiosity, even though why take away from it is my point of view if it's a high-scoring, close total game. So first half, though, this is threes again. Let's look at points. Last 3, he's been short. That's too bad, because the first 7 look great. Again, and turnovers is the other thing that I had consideration on, and it's not even bad at home. So Markkanen fantasy looks pretty good. PRA looks pretty good. Again, it's not a lock hit rate like a lot of these guys that we've pulled so far have been, but again, he's right in that neighborhood every single game, man. Like, he misses with, an outlier game, whatever. 34, 29, 31, 27. We're talking a couple boards and a basket, a point, a basket, a rebound, and an assist. It very easily can take place in 5 seconds, 10 seconds on the court. So let's look at his overall. He's been just blazing the last 4 games. Like, honestly, this man has been on fire, as well as Sabonis, another one who's just been like easy money, except for if you took his fantasy points 2 days ago like I did, and he managed to screw you out of a ton of money somehow by when he hit everything else. But he had 7 turnovers. Oh, Jesus. Okay. We got people believing that Raz is real in the chat. This is terrible. They gotta go. So Lauri Markkanen, we're gonna lock, because I already have the PRA, I'm gonna take the fantasy score today. I'm trying to get different looks in these lineups that I'm building right now, because I'm gonna keep building once I get off too. So we got SGA, rebounds, assist. Otherwise, you're taking PRA, that's totally cool, bro. PRA is a great play as well. In my opinion, though, the difference only being 4 between PRA and fantasy, that's literally if he gets 2 steals and 2 turnovers, he's break even. But if he gets a steal, 2 blocks, and doesn't turn the ball over, he just got 9 extra points. So I want that upside, because if we look at the fantasy score, or we look at the game log of someone like Lauri Markkanen, and you look at his blocks and steals, I mean, you got 1 steal, no blocks, a dud game, 1 steal, no blocks, 2 blocks, no steals, dud game, 1 block, no steals, 2 steals, no blocks, dud game, 1-1, 3-1, 1-0. So it's possible every single day that he's got upside for blocks and steals, and his turnovers are minimal. 1-1, 2-0, 1-1, 2-0, 2-2. So I'm not concerned about the turnovers killing me for Lauri. But again, look at these point consistencies. 29, 36, 29, 32, 21, 38, 24, 18, 31. Dude's been crushing, absolutely crushing. So points are very safe. PRA is very safe. Fantasy points are very safe. So we got a 4-man here. That's a 5-man. We need a 6-man. Let's look at De'Aaron Fox, guys. Let's look at De'Aaron. And at the end of the stream, you can pick your favorites out of this. What's up? What's happening? Welcome, welcome. So let's take a look at Fox, and we will then see if there's any other thing in Milwaukee that pops. Otherwise, we'll take some requests, and we'll look at people you guys want to see specifically until 5. All right. So let's go to De'Aaron. First, let's look at Pinnacle.com. That's the only book I trust. It's the largest and most reputable book in the world. All of the lines are derived based from Pinnacle and a couple other big books. They're the ones who start the lines. They set the lines. They're the first one to move the lines. The sharpest bettors are there. So they are the ones I use. So let's go and let's look at De'Aaron Fox. Let's refresh it. All right. De'Aaron assist. Looks like fire. Minus 151 over 5.5. De'Aaron points. Fine. Minus 123 to the over, minus 107 to the under. PRA, minus 110 to the over, minus 120 to the under. So it's close to even money, but it's a little to the under. So PRA is probably out, but we'll look at it. Turnovers, big juice, minus 155 to the over. So turnovers, points, and assists, let's take a look at. And then maybe points plus assists. Let's look at the matchup first. So we're looking at the point guard versus Utah. And we're looking at points first. Scroll and hope they're close to the top. All right, they are towards the bottom. As a matter of fact, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ninth worst matchup in the NBA. So that is not a great start for Fox. Let's look at the assist, because that's where the juice was, versus Utah. Be up top, Utah. Come on, man. Uh-oh. 7.24 per game. That's a little more viable, I guess. So let's see what De'Aaron's done in the past. So jump on the stat muse again. And you gotta type this a very certain way or it does not work and it gives you bad stats on here. De'Aaron Fox. You type the name of the player, game logs, versus the team. And normally you want to type the full name of the team and the full city name. So De'Aaron Fox game log versus Utah. Like instead of typing UTA, type Utah. So Fox, 24 points most recently, followed by 41, 13, 13, 12. Yikes. Yikes. 24, 41 in 2022. And then 13, 13, 12. What are you supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to take somebody like that? Assist. 10 and 11 most recently. And then 3, 9, 5. Come on, De'Aaron, man. Show me some consistency somewhere, bro. 3-pointers, no consistency. Free throw line. There's been some consistency for De'Aaron at the free throw line, but it's not enough. It's not high enough to hit his line, so it's out. So there ain't much there for De'Aaron. You know, the last 2 games look solid for both points and assist. And that's what, you know, the book is kind of saying. But again, we looked, and the matchups are not great for points. They're fine for assist. So that's probably a pass for me, but let's take a look at what Fox has done on the road. Let's look at every game first, starting with his points. Overall, last 10 games. Last 10 games on the road where he is tonight. Out. Assist. Or rebounds, I'm sorry. Viable, maybe. Assist. Oof. Points plus assist. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope. Nah. Turnovers. I'd take him for the turnover. But that's random as hell. I hate taking turnovers. I hate taking free throws. They're so random. They're so damn random. So are steals and blocks, unless your name's Harrison Barnes or Nick Claxton. But, like, that's probably a no for me. I took Clarkson's already. I'm not going to take Fox's, too. I don't take turnovers. I don't click that stuff normally. I want something that's, like, got some true likelihood of happening. You know, not just like, oh, lucky place, right time, again. You know, so I'm probably off of Fox today. You've seen the stats. You can make your own decisions. He does have a fair matchup according to this in points and field goal percentage. 3-pointers, not so much. Worst in the league. Let's check what this shows for 3-point percentage against Utah for the point guard. Towards the bottom. We'll switch it. We'll reverse it. No, we won't. We'll go in order. Utah, where are you at? Yeah, middle of the league, 2.5 a game. Nothing I'm interested in. Harrison Barnes rebounds. Duran Moore, I got you. Let's check it out. Did you factor in other games Fox did bad? Had Gobert and Mitchell and other players? A little bit. But for me, there's other plays on the slate. Why jam something that's not there? You know, there's players that are in the same spots as they were in before and look good, where Fox doesn't look good and is in a different spot. You know, you can also do this too, just because we're already on him. So Fox, let's take him off the court. Let's take these guys off the court. So who are they missing? Who is Sacramento missing? We can do this. We can do up to 2 guys. So Sacramento. Let's take Herter and Monk off the court because they're now, let's say they're both out. See what that would do for him. Kevin, come on, man. Kevin Huerter and okay, look at that. Huerter alone sitting out. De'Aaron Fox points away. Insane. Look at that. That's like 100% hit rate, dude. That's like 100% hit rate. He hooked shy. So if Kevin Huerter is ruled out, you got the play, guys. There it is. That is what you call a lock. That is a lock. But again, that is going to bump if Kevin Huerter gets ruled out. So your options are this. You wait for the bump and you take it at a bump price, or you stick it in now and you take a risk on Fox. I'm going to take the risk because based off of the news on Kevin Huerter, let's see here. Oh, wow. Let's look at this from last time. Let's see, who are we looking at? Oh, De'Aaron Fox. Let's see if we can find him on this list. De'Aaron Fox. Last time the line was 24.5 on 12:30. He had 24. So he missed last time. He played him point short. Yep. So there you go. And he got 24 last time. See, they know what they're doing. Prize Picks isn't stupid. They didn't just pick that number for no reason. You know, they're very good. Yeah. So I would say it's a risk with Huerter, you guys. It's a risk. But it's a risk that if he's out, looks like 99% going to pay off. Let's look at the other stats before we get too geeked and see if there's something that's 100% first. Rebounds. No go. Assist. Great too. Points plus assist. Nope. 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 No. Points. So if Kevin Huerter is out, you've got your lock. Even if Huerter doesn't go for 30 again, even if Huerter plays, let's say Huerter plays, right? And who is the other person who was questionable again? Malik. All right, so let's take Malik Monk out. If I can find them. Dude, come on. The fuck is Malik Monk? I don't even see him on the list. There he is. Alright, see what it does. Oh, wow. Even with Malik out, look what it does, guys. Look at that. So if Malik and Kevin both get that, think about what... Okay, let's go back. Let's look at DeMontis again. With Huerter and with... Malik off the court, because we got to look at this now. This is really big, you guys. This is really big stuff here. We might have a big edge on the field with seeing something like that, because not 99% of the field is not going to know that. They're not going to know that if Huerter or Malik sits, Fox becomes like the lock of the slate. So, statistically speaking. So again, let's look at Sabonis and let's make unavailable. We will get to Harrison Barnes rebounds next. I did not forget. Let's take Kevin Huerter off. Sabonis, that doesn't help much for points. Nothing for rebounds. Nothing for assists. All right, that's fine. Let's take a look if Malik Monk is off the court, what that does for Sabonis. I'm assuming that would affect more. Points, not much. Sabonis is getting his shit regardless, the same. All right, so Foxy only... I'm going to stick him in a play 100%. It's definitely worth risk to me. I've got hella house money to play on, so bring that shit on, plus a taco. So I'm going to roll out this one. Fox points to the over. Lauri Markkanen's Lauri Markkanen's fantasy points to the over. You can take the PRA. Sabonis over 10.5 first half points. Ovechkin 2.5 shots on goal to the over. Jordan Clarkson 3.5 boards before it gets bumped. And then I'm going to take this with SGA. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to take SGA off, and I'm going to put in Jalen Williams, PRA. I'm going to play this all 3 different ways. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to play it like that. I'm going to play it like this. And I'm going to play it like this. So that is how I'm going to get exposure to all of the SGA props. If one of them hits, it pays off everything, you know? So the core that we're rolling with, you guys, I don't love having a hockey taco, to be 100% honest. I mean, looking at the stats, it should hit. I wish I had JB, but maybe JB will be cursed and Ovechkin will hit. Who knows? Funny things happen in basketball. So, okay, we got 40 minutes. Jordan Clarkson over 3.5 boards, I think, was one of the best looks we saw today. Sabonis over 10.5 points looked incredibly solid. Yes, of course I can. Lauri Markkanen's fantasy points looked good. Excuse me, guys. So De'Aaron Fox over 24.5 points and SGA over 10.5 rebounds. So let me change the screen sizing. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's really frustrating. Slide it over. There we go. All right, so of the 6 mans I just made, we have got Clarkson, 3.5 rebounds. All 5 are the first 5 are the same in all 3 lineups. Ovechkin, Taco, Sabonis, first half points. Markkanen, fantasy. Actually, I'm going to change that. I'm going to cancel both these right now. So I have right now just one in Jalen Williams, PRA, Fox points, Markkanen fantasy, Sabonis first half points, Ovechkin taco, Jordan Clarkson rebounds. Then we're going to do that same thing. We're going to keep SGA. We're going to play first. We can play either one first. I guess it doesn't matter. But we're going to change Markkanen to PRA. Just in case something dumb happens. Which he has also just clobbered in 4 of the last 5. So that is the next 6-man then. Clarkson, Ovechkin, Sabonis, Fox, SGA over 10.5 rebounds and assists, and Markkanen. And then I'm going to make one more, and we'll differ it up again. We're going to... Actually, that's okay. No, you know what? I do want to play Shea with some points in this too, because just in case the points do go off, I see him. I just don't see Shea not scoring a shit ton of points. I just don't see it. So I got to take points plus assist. And instead of one of these plays, I'm going to make a little bit of a change. I'm going to swap somebody else out, and I'm going to add Williams. That's how I'm going to differ this lineup too. It's just, who do I want to remove? Who do we remember? Maybe Fox is the one to remove because he's not a sure thing until one of them is out. So let's do that. Let's take Fox out and go Williams. And we're going to go PRA because I do think that's the best play today. Let's submit it. So that's what we've got. Then again, Clarkson over 3.5 boards, or you can take the turnovers if you'd rather. Alex Ovechkin over 2.5 shots and goal. That's exactly. I would replace Fox with Jalen Williams. Domantas Sabonis over 10.5 points. Lauri Markkanen over 34.5 PRA. SGA over 33.5 points plus assists. Jalen Williams over PRA. That looks like a lineup you can take to the bank right there. So that's probably going to be my Patreon's final lineup. So yeah, we are degens, bro. I'm as bad as they come. Like, no shit. I think I deposited 3 times yesterday making lineups. Thank God that I smashed yesterday, too. Only Ball just said, no, you ain't getting paid like real. You ain't getting no real money. Yeah, I like that a lot, too, Jonathan. I really like that last lineup. I think it has some very, very solid statistical ground, as well as carries the human element and makes sense passing just like my personal eye test. I think that's a very strong lineup. So this is what I do every day for Patreon on my own. But this is how I work my process, how I come up with the lineups I do. No, I don't watch other YouTubers. No, I don't. I don't check Twitter. I don't, do any other shit like that. Like, from the ground up, I find my picks, and I find the best picks you can find, And if there's another service that offers something better, I'm buying that too. And that's getting passed on to you guys. Because if you're not winning, I'm not winning. At the end of the day, that's just the truth. If you're not winning, you're not paying me, and if I'm not getting paid, then I can't be home with my dog and, get to help people bet basketball as my job, so I want you guys to win more than I care if I win myself. I'd rather lose every single day as long as you guys are winning on my picks, Horford R plus A. Of course, bro. I appreciate all of you, and I do not mind putting the time in. And honestly, in the Patreon, with football being ended on Sunday, with the regular season, we're cutting back Monday through Friday, so that does give me another day to just like relax my brain. I'm not officially going to be giving plays out. I was off over the holidays too, and I was on Discord 18 hours a day, every one of those days, dropping picks. Like, I can't stop doing this. I love it too much. So even when I'm on my off days, I'm around and I'm doing shit for you guys. So I just enjoy it too much, and I love seeing other people just killing these sites, dude. It's great. So that's what's up, brother. That's what's up. I hope we do hit it. I hope we hit it. I hope you join either way. And again, if you don't join the Patreon, get on Thrive at least, bro. Speaking of Thrive, we're going to jump over there. We're going to look at some picks, and we're going to make some bets over there. Get on Thrive, guys. That helps me a ton. That helps me a ton when you get on Thrive. My favorite two-man power, Tyreek Hill. What's good, nigga? What's good, my niggas? Tyreek. Tyreek Hill's on my stream. I never thought I'd be this famous. Jeez. What's up, Reek? All right. For you, Tyreek, my favorite two-man power. Here we go. For Tyreek Hill, okay? This is a moneymaker, all right? Here you go, bro. I don't even have it in my head yet, but I'm going to give it to you. It's going to be, just the two I trust the most. Jalen Williams, PRA. Oh, that's sad that AZ doesn't take it, man. Well, I appreciate you trying. Jalen Williams, PRA, Tyreek. And let's go to why Clarkson over 3.5 rebounds. I will get to that, Rev. I got to handle Tyreek first, so he's got a contract. He's got shit to see. He got shit to go do. I know that dude is busy. So, I would say the Sabonis or Markkanen play are both exceptionally strong. I really do like I'd say I don't have a favorite two. I have a favorite one, and it's Jalen Williams is my favorite one on the slate. Let me show you Tyreek, I hope you win, bro. You better send me part of that milli though that you're making next week if you hit though. Okay. All right. Let's go back to full screen. So, Jordan, you asked about Clarkson, right? Clarkson boards, right? Yes, Clarkson. And he is playing at home. So let's just get all this stuff correct. All right. So here's why I'm looking at Clarkson's boards. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Okay, so sacks given up 5.6, rebounds. Sorry, I'm on the wrong shit. Let me get this straight for you. It's mostly based off of the props.cash tool, but I want you to see all of it. So shooting guard versus sack. All right, so we're looking at the rebounds. So they're giving up 5.2 per game. It's not great. So let's take a look at what the line is for Vegas for Clarkson. What? All right, so Jordan. Oh, they pulled him off the board. Okay, so he was minus 140. Thank you, Reek. All right, Tyreek Hill, player, bro. That's what's up. All right, there we go. Clarkson's back. Minus 140, like I said, to the over. Plus 105 to the under. So the juice is there. That's the reason I looked at the prop to begin with. I didn't even think about the prop. I had no chance I was playing Clarkson for anything but turnovers. SGA does look fine on PRA. We decided points plus assist is a better play, though. So Clarkson, let's look at what he has done in the past. Jordan Clarkson, game log versus sack. Versus sack. So he's at 4.0435. Okay. So he's been right around that 4 number we need every single game except for the outlier game. That's fine. So let's dig into what his home stats have looked like for the rebounds. All right. So here is the Jordan Clarkson rebounds at home. And here's the Jordan Clarkson rebounds overall. So he's hit in the last 4 of 5 overall games, hooking short in the game he missed. At home, he's hit with flying colors 3 of the last 3. Okay? If we crank this up on his minutes, to 30, which he'll see 30 plus minutes, he has then hit in 6 of the last 7 games at home on rebounds. And yes, prayers to DeMar Hamlin, for sure. Glad his vitals are stable and all, but like that shit was serious. I watched something on a doctor explaining what had happened, and it's basically a blunt force trauma injury. You know, cutting off, like literally, like suppressing the air circulation to his brain, lack of oxygen. Like if you're taking like a nitrous whippet and you like lose all like connection to the brain, cuts off, you faint, pass out like he did, and you know they're able to at least bring the vitals back prior to him being a vegetable. So prayers up for sure. But this is why we're on the rebounds for Clarkson. There's no reason he shouldn't see 30 minutes. This should be a very competitive game. 242 total, 3-point spread. Clarkson's kind of their main man. If we look at the points, they've not really, they've been there, but there's just a lot of hurt with the hook. It's just hurtful. So if we look at like points plus rebounds, still some hurt involved in that. With the rebounds, just look like it's the safest play at the projected minutes he's gonna see. Points plus assist, no. Assist, no. PRA, no. So I think rebounds is the play. Otherwise, you go to turnovers. We already discussed this. Turnovers is great too. Maybe that's where I'm going to swing to next, is start putting some Clarkson turnovers in. Yes, you can certainly see what we've picked as of now, and then I will take, for the last 20 minutes here, I will just take requests. We're going to skip the Milwaukee game because I heard like a few people say that was their plan anyways. I am all for that. Just leaving a game out, it literally just takes all, the risk away from a whole game. It also takes the upside away from any good plays. But if there is any fire plays, I will post something on YouTube. If I come up with some totally different play that I find, I'll post a picture of the lineup with it on YouTube as well as in the Discord. That is why you need to be in the Discord, because you get that, because I tag everybody plenty of times a day with updates on people being in, out, lineups, whatever. It's definitely worth something you should be in. So, what's happening, Sir Clark? Not much. We're just looking back at the Clarkson situation, decided his props, the way you're going to look at Clarkson if you're taking him is the turnovers or it's the rebounds. And the reason we'd be taking the boards, I don't know why this filter is playing right now. Crank it back. Say he does 32 minutes, 31 minutes, looking pretty damn good there, Crank him up. Say this becomes real competitive and they hit some overtime and he hits 38 minutes somehow. Comes 100%, So if he gets a ton of minutes, a ton of run, goes to overtime, anything like that, he already has a real good chance just seeing 30 minutes. 6 of the last 7. Hit those boards. Otherwise, like I said, if you're uncomfortable with that, fade them or go to the turnover. So I'm definitely all over the boards. I think that is a good look. Jordan Clarkson is a very great rebounding guard. So I'm heavier than I probably want to be on Jordan Clarkson rebounds, but yeah, I'm definitely heavier than I want to be. But there's not a lot on this slate. It is a short slate. So top 3, 4. Let me minimize this screen so you guys can see what's going on here. All right. So this was starting with this first thing this morning before I was on stream. Markkanen, PRA, Shea, PRA, Williams, PRA, all to the O. Everything is always an over for me. It's an over or it's a pass. I don't take unders. Then next lineup, Markkanen, Williams, Shea, all the same way. And then I took Brown at 26.5 before the taco started. Then the taco happened, and I took Brown and Williams PRA. Then I got on stream. Oh, nope. I made this lineup with Clarkson turnovers, Shea's PRA, Williams PRA, Tatum's PRA, Brown's taco points, and Markkanen's PRA. Then I got on stream and we started discussing. And with first lineup we wound up on, decided Shea's points plus assist might just be a better play than the PRA. Might just be. So we're going to give it a shot. We decided the same thing for Jalen Williams because there's a point of value. We're going to, even though we do agree that the rebounds should be a big part of the PRA, there was a full point of value at 13.5 as everything else was bumped around it, but this line was not. So we took Williams at 13.5 points and assists, took Brown's taco, took Sabonis first half points. 4 strong plays. Then we kind of just built around that. So we went Ovechkin taco, Clarkson. Then we did Ovechkin taco, and some of the plays we've already had, and then we added a couple. So we had Clarkson boards that we already had, Sabonis first half we already had, Markkanen, and we did the fantasy scoring this time just to get a different angle on Lauri Markkanen. If for some reason he was to hit fantasy and sell PRA, I want to have at least one share that's different. Boston should blow out, yes. It's set to. It's like a 9.5 point spread. What's happening, Jeff? What's good, brother? Good to see you here. We got through like everything, bro. Yeah, we'll hop on Thrive before I go for sure. Cause I do gotta do the final report for the Patreon, and I don't got a lot of time. So we're gonna wrap this up with questions. We'll look at Thrive quick. This is pretty much wrapped on here, though. If anyone's got any, like, real big, like, they need to know on a play, like, they really are just itching to know what's right or wrong about it, or if they should take it, now would be the time. Otherwise, yeah, let's take a look at Thrive, I guess. Finish through these lineups. Yeah, I am, because we did look at it. He's been taking on average about 5 shots a game on the road or at home, and he hit 8 of 10 last overall, 8 of 10 last home games. The line was plus money at 4.5. It was minus money at 4, and now it's down to 2.5. So yes, I think so. Malik Beasley points without Sexton. Need to know plays. Sabonis over on points first half. Yes, Jonathan, first half. Interesting. I'm going to look for you, man. 6 out of 7 this season without Sexton, hey? That's juicy. All right, let's take a look. So we got Beasley. Really? Okay. Let me full screen this again. I'm just going to be a little more quiet, guys, just because I'm low on time. I'm just going to buzz through this here and make magic. So Beasley said, fell asleep, didn't he, bro? You're late, but hey, you're better late than never. We're going over some last plays. I'll show you the lineups one more time before I go. Malik Beasley without Sexton. Okay, so what about Malik Beasley without Sexton? Points or you're talking the points, right? Callum, points? Okay. So, yeah. Looks, hopefully they are wherever this is. This is home. Hopefully they're at home. That looks really good. They are. Okay, so let me take a look at this again. Really? Interesting. Okay. There's no line on Beasley. Let me check one other site. Beasley. All right, so over minus 110 to the over, minus 120 to the under. So he has just a little bit of an under or two as far as the Vegas. Thank you for the script, Jane Doe. Minus 110 to the over, minus 120 to the under. So just juice barely to the under, but it is like an even line. So let's take a look at what his matchup is going to look like. Malik Beasley, where the fuck is my thing? Do you know, does he actually run the point when Sexton is out, or does he run the 2? Giannis turnover. I'll see if I have time to write that up or check that out. Like backup 2 or 3. Okay, I was thinking the 2. Okay, we'll take a look at both. Playing against Sac. So let's check the 2 first. Just overall, you said points. Okay, points. Sacramento. Not good for that. Great for the 3. So if he's playing some 3, man, that could be superb. 28.52 points per game over the last 7 on the season. They're giving up the most at 24.2. Yeah, who's the starting small forward right now? Who did we miss, you guys? Who did we miss? Harrison Barnes. We never checked Harrison Barnes' rebounds, too. Or Laurie, yeah, we forgot, though. Harrison Barnes' rebounds, I got to check. Laurie Markkinen. All right, you guys, we've already talked about Laurie. So, Laurie is Laurie's slapping today, dude. That man should go wild. So, as far as this, though, so let's look at Beasley without Colin Sexton and see how he's looked. All right, so this is 22-23 split with 21-22. So don't worry about any of, where the hell's the camera? Any of the left half of the screen, this side. So just these 3 greens are this year without Sexton at home. If we look overall without Sexton, he has hit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 7. And he had an outlier game. Outlier games happen. So I think that is a very fine play. Considering he's been hitting it by not just like 15s and 16s, he's been having, a buckets plus room in there. I think that's going to be fine. The defense, though, who is he going to be seeing with the second team is the question. Who's going to be working behind Laurie? Is the defense somebody we should be scared of? But overall, it looks like a really solid play. I'd probably be a little more interested in the PRA of Malik Beasley. It looks the exact same. So you could take either. Nothing's going to change. They're all going to be like the exact same. Yeah, see, they're all the exact same. They're all smash plays. At points plus anything is fine, or points alone. Points alone looks best, or just PRA probably. So, but yeah, we can certainly take a Beasley share. Why not? So let's do this. Let's clear this out. We're going to go Malik Beasley over 18.5. You know what? What is Malik Beasley fantasy looking like right now? If it's over like 20, what's this PRA? 18. If it's over like 25, that's like so great. It's probably going to be about 21 is my guess. 20.5, yeah. Okay. It's 20.5 fantasy points. Depends on the player, like I said. It's going to be close. If he hits that projection, it's going to be close. But everything says without Sexton, it should be fine. So I think that is a great play, Callum. So, yes, let's look at Giannis turnover. So we've got, we got to look at Harrison Barnes rebounds first. I'm sorry. Barnes rebounds we're going to look at. So Harrison is playing on the road today. Harrison Barnes rebounds. All right. So it's not terrible. It's not great. Let's look at first half. No. Let's take a look at his other stats. Points have been right where he needs to be, That's like a 3-pointer away, just over a 3, a 3-pointer just over a 3, or he's hit by a lot. So it's not a bad look for points even. We'll look at where he's at. We'll look at points plus rebounds. We'll look at rebounds plus assists might be a play. Points plus assists doesn't look terrible. He's been a half a point short, 2.5 points short. Points plus rebounds looks pretty good for Harrison Barnes. That looks pretty nice. No. Yeah, the PRA, the PR, or I think probably the fantasy point is okay, and always the steal is okay. I don't care what it says, steal is okay. He's the glove. I would take his PRA today or his P plus R. But again, let's look at how the matchup is set up for Harrison. He is their small forward, I believe. He could see some extra run, especially if Malik Monk is out today. So that, Harrison Barnes, yeah, small forward, okay. Yeah, so if Malik's out, he could definitely see some extra run. So, who's that looking at? Harrison Barnes. Okay, so assists look pretty decent. Yes, Boomer, I'll take you out in a few minutes, buddy. I'm working. Couple minutes, sweetheart. My dog needs to go out. He told me to wrap it up. It's 4:50. He knew 5 o'clock was around the corner. So Harrison's rebound minus 111 over 4.5, but I don't think that's the way I'd look. Again, I'd look to the PRA or the P plus R. If we look over here, we can see exactly what the P plus R and the PRA would be, which is kind of cool. So we can look at this, go player props. Can I not get that? What the fuck? Did they change this up? Player combos? All right. So PRA for Barnes, minus 120 to the over, minus 110 to the under. P plus R for Barnes, minus 135 to the over, plus 105 under. We found it. Harrison Barnes, points plus rebounds. Playing it. Let's go. That's how we do shit around here. We're not guessing. We're finding the damn best play. And that is definitely one of them. That is up there for sure. I think that's a very solid play. Let's look at this again. Small forward versus Utah. Let's look at the overall fantasy points. Where does it lie? Yeah, that's fine. 40 fantasy points per game. Let me get that. So, okay. Beasley. We'll give him a shot. PRA. What the hell was I just talking about? Harrison Barnes. I keep forgetting about the glove. Barnes, PRA. No steal offered. Shocker. They don't want it. No points plus assist. Whoa. Points plus rebounds. Sorry, that's what it was. I was going to say, whoa, they got it way too low. Okay, points plus rebounds. Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take Malik Beasley off, and we're going to do this. We're going to take Harrison... No, we're not. We're going to take Harrison Barnes. We're going to take Malik Beasley. How many is he? Yeah, we're going to take Beasley. No, he was only for 20.5 fantasy points. Let's see how Malik has been. And I got to roll in a couple of minutes, guys. These are going to be the last couple we're going to take a look at. Malik Beasley. All right. Only game he's had with Utah versus Sacramento. He had 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, giving us a total of 16 PRA, leaving us short with 23 minutes. But that game, more likely than not, did have Colin Sexton. We can find out by just doing this. Totally just dyslexic when I did that. He was there, yes. So I think that's fine. We'll take Beasley. with no Sexton. We're going to take Harrison Barnes and the P plus R. We're going to take Lauri Markkanen as a part of a game stack over his PRA. Let's check what he's looking at for fantasy points projection today. 42.4. So yeah, that's right about 35 PRA. And he's hit over his projection 4 of the last 4 games. So I am totally okay with this against Sacramento, where we can again look real fast and see Lauri Markkanen game log versus sack. And he has, again, 36 points, 5 rebounds, no assist. The only game with Utah. So a lot of players seem to only have been played 1 game with Utah versus Sacramento. So it's a lot of second games. So anything could really happen. But again, he hit PRA through points alone in this game. So, I mean, maybe points are just the play. Let's look where the juice is at on Lauri, even though I think he's just a good all-around everything player all the time. Let's just look on here and see real quick. So, Lauri's points, minus 130. Yeah, that's what I thought. Rebounds, minus 124. Assists, minus 115. So, the points are the best play. We're just going to take the points one time for the one time because I have PRA everywhere already. So, Harrison Barnes, Malik Beasley, Lauri Markkanen, Jalen Williams. I mean, I hate to 100% someone like I have been, but I feel like he is such a goddamn lock today because even if they blow out, the man's gonna get time. You know. I don't know, dude. I think PRA statistically has been the best way to go, but I mean points have the most juice currently. I think either is fine. He hit PRA in points alone last time. So Markkanen's PRA at home, he's been right around where he needs to be every single game. If we look at just his points, it's the same thing, bro. So yeah, PRA is a better play. But if we look at just like points plus, points plus assists, points plus rebounds, they've all, like we talked about, rebounds plus assist looks good. But again, in this matchup, he has absolutely crushed the points. The points are juiced to the over, and he has been playing lately like an absolute monster. He's just happened to have more away games lately. This is versus shit Sacramento team that he just scored 41 PRA in Sacramento. Now he's playing them in Utah. So you can go either way. But alright, guys, I'm going to quickly look up Giannis turnover and submit a final lineup and get out of here. We didn't even get to look at Thrive. I gotta look at Thrive quick. I have to, guys. Can't go live and not look at it. So let's peep this. Giannis turnovers are gonna have to wait. We're gonna scroll through here and find some plays, guys. Jaylen Brown is a possibility. Again, I locked him in this morning already. I can't do anything about it. Brown, Jalen, Shea. Brown, Shea rebounds. Brown, Shea rebounds, assist. Domantas, Markkanen, Jalen, Shea. So Jalen's in everything at 26.5 from this morning. So I definitely need to crank some bets out in this. So let's look and see what we're at, see what we found through this session, and see what we can now add to the board more comfortably. SGA points plus assist. That was what we decided, right? What was it? Points plus rebounds, points plus assist. Yes, that's what we decided, right? Yes, points plus assist. All right, so we're gonna take Shea, points plus assist. Write this down. SGA, P plus A. So I still gotta type out a whole big fucking thing for the Patreon people. Oh, okay. Back to Thrive. All right, let's go. SGA, points plus assists to the over. Let's take a real. Let's just take Jalen Williams and get him while we can. We're gonna take him points plus rebounds for sure. We didn't look at any Bucks, so we're just gonna pass. If you have or you do, you can certainly add to this. Porzingis, we didn't look at really. Well, we did. We didn't like him necessarily. Fox, we could just take the points now in anticipation. Harrison Barnes, PRA, we like. We like the P plus A more, but we don't have it, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna take the Foxy points in case dude does sit. Either of them sit. And see if we can find a fifth. Malik Beasley, baby. Let's go. Give me straight points on Malik, dog. Let's go. Does that look good? Oh, is there better options? So there's hella options today. Okay, I want to get Laurie in for sure. So who should we get rid of, you guys? Who can we get rid of? I'm not going to touch Derek White. Not for me. Who do you not like in this lineup, or who do you not? I mean, Fox isn't a sure thing yet. Beasley scares me because it's Malik Beasley. We're gonna just do one of each. We'll take Beasley out. Let's put Markkanen in for his points. That's way safer. I think let's matter of fact, we're gonna do a few lineups real fast on here. So we're gonna throw that in. We're gonna just do them all for 5. Okay, and come on back, and we're gonna do. This time we will take Shea's points plus assist. We'll take. Skip Jalen Williams. No, we'll take Jalen again because I do think it's that good of a play today. We'll skip him in the next one for sure. Skip these Bucks over. Skip over that whole game. We're not going to touch Fox. Barnes, let's check his rebounds and assists real quick. I don't think it looked good, but Barnes, rebounds plus assist on the road. That's not terrible. I mean, yeah, PRA is better. We're going to take that for sure. So we're going to take PRA. Why did I consider, what did I take over here? Oh shit. P plus R, right? What the fuck? No, I'm confused. Harrison Barnes. Did I not just take this man in like 10 lineups? I swore I did. Did we just not finish building the lineup with Harrison Barnes? Yeah, I guess not. Okay, so we're at points plus rebounds. Let's look at that one more time and decide why we went with that. Same thing. It's literally the same thing. Alright, so we're just going to take the PRA for safety's sake. Because why not give all the opportunity to him if he just is heavy in one category? It's not like there's big over money on either side. I don't remember there being. At least I'll look one more time. And then I really gotta get up out of here. Harrison Barnes. Assist minus money for sure. Rebounds even money. Yeah, that's fine. PRA is fine. So let's go back to Thrive and finish this off, and then we'll finish off the FanDuel lineup, or the Prize Picks lineup when we're out. Harrison Barnes, PRA, more. We're going to leave Malik alone. We're going to take Lauri's. They don't have his PRA, we're going to just take straight points. You could take points and rebounds and get a 0.5 discount if you would like. Instead of taking one or the other, they do give you a half a point discount taking them together. Let's quick look at Lauri's points versus points that assist and make our decision quick. So Lauri's points at home. It's Harrison Barnes still. Okay, Lauri's points at home. Been right there. Lauri's points plus rebounds or assist. Shit. Points plus rebounds. So, I mean, technically the points plus rebounds are better, and he's been right there in every game. He has a good matchup for points, but not really for rebounds. So let's just take the points again, man. I think that's probably the best way to go for Thrive. It's just, if you're going to take Markkanen, to take the points. So that's what we're going to run out there today, guys. On Thrive. I would also maybe do one with no OKC guys, just in case they decide to be OKC and bust. So you could do like a Harrison Barnes, who I think feels really safe right now to me for some reason. Along with Lauri, also feels incredibly safe. And just two-man it. And that's that. Alright, let's finish this off. I definitely got a row. Okay. Beasley, Markkanen, Jalen Williams, Barnes. Anybody else got any favorite plays? What's up, JM? Kelly Olynyk, not for me. Lopez, we're not even going to have time to look into that game. We didn't even have a chance because of the injuries, but probably not because there's Giannis and Holiday back today. Not much, man. Been grinding for the last 3 hours here, and we're about to the end. I still got to put out all the lineups for all the Patreon people, so about to wrap this. Trying to get a six-man. Domantas first points, thank you. I'm trying to give a six-man to the people to smash together. Yesterday I did drop something. I do as much as I can in the community section of my YouTube page. I dropped a three-man that hit. So always check the community section every day, because I will drop as many lineups as I can have time to do and remember to do. Domantas points. We never looked at Domantas PRA first half. I kind of want to do that real fast. I think that's a mistake if we don't. So Sabonis, PRA, first half, on the road, opposed to points. Yeah, points definitely the play. All right, points. Hi, Boomer. I'm going to take you out right now, sweetie. I got to find one more guy. Who do we play, guys? One more. Who do we feel good about? Do we feel good enough about Clarkson or no? Who else we got in our lineups? Do we feel good about SGA? Do we feel good enough about Fox? We really can't yet without the people being ruled out. The only other people we really played, we got Tatum in one. We could look at Tatum or Brown again. Smart one free throw. Fuck that. I can't even touch it. You know I can't do it. Shit. Oh, duh. Ovechkin taco. Duh. Lock it up. Lock it up, boys and girls. Woo! We took a hit in viewers over the last 15 minutes. That's cool. That all you stuck around for 3+ hours. Like, pat yourself on the back and thank you. I appreciate the shit out of it. Again, not gonna have time to look at it, man. I gotta go. I gotta write up the Patreon stuff for everyone and walk my dog all before 6. So I gotta get out of here. This is the 6-man we're running. Did I save it yet? Did I put it through? No. All right, the final 6-man. You know what? No, we're not including Malik Beasley in the final 6-man. Fuck that. Alex Ovechkin. You too, Baldy. Alex Ovechkin, Domantas Sabonis first half points, Harrison Barnes PRA, Jalen Williams PRA, Lauri Markkanen points, and I will when I get time. What are we looking at? Yeah, who else do I feel good about, man? I do feel good about. I feel good about SGA all the time, I guess. But I do feel good about Clarkson's rebounds and turnovers. SGA is kind of all over the place. I don't know what to decide here, guys. Fox points. I can't do Fox points till I know that one of the two is going to be ruled out. I don't want to touch Fox. I just don't trust it until Herder or Malik, because one of the two is ruled out, and then I'm 100% in on Fox. Okay, Shea is at home. Course, he's like better on the road. Most of these guys are better on the road. SGA, that's where I'm thinking about. Where do we go with SGA? Because remember, there's like 5 different ways to look at it, and they're all so hard to decipher what's best because none of them are like really better than the other. They're all kind of meh. Bobby Portis boards. I didn't even look at that game. You know, I should just click into that game real fast and just find a play, and then I really got to bounce. Holy shit. All right, so let's just go through this game. There's definitely a play in here that I can find in like 2 minutes or less. Giannis points looks great. I'm not going to touch Portis probably with Giannis and Holiday back. He's going to take a big hit with both of them playing. Do we have any word on Beal yet? Bradley Beal still hamstring participant, shooting around, but heck, same thing. Fucking Christ. Same shit, okay. So no Hill, no Middleton. Okay, that's what I thought. Let's go. Looks like Sabonis PRA. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's a fine taco. We're happy with that, you know, because we think Sabonis PRA can probably hit. Anyways, we'd rather have the points. I think that's a little trappy, maybe, that if it's PRA. But Clarkson 3.5 boards. Yeah, I don't know if I trust you, Mr. Unlucky. Says yourself. I can't take either of yours because I just can't. Because you told me you're unlucky. I'm not touching either one of those in my final lineup. Pat Connaughton over 3.5 boards. I don't trust that with Giannis and him both back. If Bradley Beal plays, Denny Avdia is always a assist master. So it's like we kind of have to wait. But let me look at Giannis real fast, just because I'm always interested in Giannis. So we have Power forward versus Washington. Really? Okay, Giannis is in a bad spot, I guess. Doesn't really matter, but is the point guard in a good spot? Who are they playing against? Washington? Who is in a good spot there? Let's see. Shooting guard? Small forward. Small forward's in a decent spot. Power forward. That's just not a great game, man. I don't know if I can even touch that shit. I don't know. There's no one on Washington I'm interested in. You can see it on the Prize Picks Discord, man. There's a poll. You can vote. Giannis assist. Let's just look at what has Giannis done in the past for them. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Oh fuck, Christ, man. This is not crypto time. Antetokounmpo game log versus Washington. That's one you have to type out totally, otherwise it doesn't work. 33 points, 29 points, 23 points, 31 points, 33 points, 26 combined rebounds and assists, 23 combined, 17 combined, 25 combined, 22 combined. So PRAs of 59, 52, 40, 56, 55. What's his PRA today? 50.5, give me that shit. Has he been hitting that? Yeah, give me that shit. His points look better by chance. Let's look at what he's been doing. They are at home. Oh, yeah, he should be smashing at home. And all right. Actually, he has not. Okay, this is not even him. Okay, that's why. Click him. What the hell? Why is it not working? That's really weird that he's in like black like that and not green where I can click him. Oh, it's first half. Jesus Christ, that's why. Okay. So his points look really, really good. His PRA looks really, really good. His P plus A, no. Or that's R plus A. P plus R looks really close to every time. P plus A looks really, really good. Assist. Ooh, Giannis assists. That might be the play. But I do like Giannis's points all the time. So we're going to take P plus A for Giannis. Play 6. Lock it up, guys. Giannis points plus assist. 38.5. What are you talking about, Willis? Get that shit out of here. Give me that. Make sure, let's check his rebounds out and just make sure he's not juiced like way over. Plus 111. Perfect. Yep, P plus A is the play. Lock it in. We're going extra on this one. Ovechkin, Sabonis, Harrison Barnes, Jalen Williams, Lauri Markkanen, Giannis. All right, guys. Oh, you can blow me, dude. Seriously, I don't have $10 left on the thing. Whatever. All right. Thank you, everyone. I am not going to take the R plus A because the rebounds are juiced big time to the under at 12.5. I got to go. Got to type up the shit for Patreon. Thank you all for coming. You are amazing. Please sign up over at Thrive, code PG, $20 deposit. Come tell me after. I will get you 10 of it back, get you in the raffle. Sign up for the Patreon. You get this every single day, guys. Top tier has access to me all the time. Patreon, go ahead into the Discord, go to the testimonials. You can see it all for yourself, how we've been doing, what people have to say. Check it out. Gotta go, though. Peace. Oh, lineups. Yes, I got you, bro. Lineups real quick. All right, final lineup. Here we go. Lauri Markkanen over 25.5 points. Jalen Williams over 18.5 PRA. Harrison Barnes over 20.5 PRA. Yes, Boomer, I'm coming. Domantas Sabonis over 10.5 first half points. Ovechkin over 2.5 shots on goal, Taco, and Giannis over 38.5 points and assists. Same thing, basically. Different. Clarkson rebounds, Ovechkin, Domantas Sabonis, Lauri Markkanen PRA, Shea points plus assists, Jalen Williams PRA, Clarkson, Ovechkin, Domantas, De'Aaron Fox points, Shea R plus A, Markkanen PRA. Jordan Clarkson, Ovechkin, Sabonis, Markkanen Fantasy, Fox, Jalen Williams. Clarkson, Ovechkin, Domantas, Jalen Taco, Jalen Sabonis. I like these lineups a lot with the Jaylen Brown Tacos. Markkanen, Jalen, Tatum, Williams, SGA, Clarkson turnovers, Jaylen Brown and Jalen Williams, Jaylen Brown, SGA, Jalen Williams, Markkanen. That's pretty much all I got, guys. And then over at Thrive was Jaylen Brown, Jalen Williams, SGA, all over. Points plus rebounds, points plus assists for SGA. Same thing, two-man. Brown points, SGA's rebounds. Brown points, SGA rebounds plus assists, Sabonis PRA, Markkanen points, Jaylen Brown points, SGA points plus assists, SGA points plus assists, Jalen Williams points plus rebounds, De'Aaron Fox points, Harrison Barnes PRA, Lauri Markkanen points, Shea P plus A, Jalen Williams P plus R, Harrison Barnes PRA, Markkanen points, Harrison Barnes PRA, Markkanen points. Peace. Good luck tonight, guys. I appreciate you all.